Welcome to the Table Talk finale. 2 years in the making.
It doesn't feel real.
Gavin Wilson, the co-founders of the Table Talk podcast. And today we're joined with the one and only Tate Fitzpatrick, guest star of Next Level, if you tune in to all of our Table Talk episodes. And Tate, we're glad to have you. And you're only a sophomore. You're going to be turning a junior next month. So this is kind of an episode where we want to kind of hand off the keys to the podcast to you.
Passing the torch, as
Exactly.
I would say.
I mean, I've watched a lot of the Table Talk episodes. Not all of them, I will say. There's too many for me to do that, but I can't
Wait a minute.
wait
So
to
you're
take-
saying no. So you go on the Table Talk podcast and you haven't seen every episode, and you're a Basha student.
Well, there's
What are we
maybe one or
doing?
two that I haven't seen.
Okay.
Okay? But I am really honored and really excited to take over Table Talk next year. And, I mean, I think I got some good ideas, and I just can't wait.
You're full of ideas. Today we're here at the Just Chili Fight Club Sevens tournament.
We didn't even address that yet. I mean, we're in the middle of a football field.
Exactly. We're not in the set. We haven't not been in the set in well over a year since we finally got to move into a studio. And today we're on site, on location here in Maricopa for one of the biggest sevens tournaments in Arizona. And it happens at one of the hottest times of the year.
I don't know. It feels pretty great right now. I'm not gonna lie.
All the teams are out in style for this tournament, and we're going to be providing you guys coverage in between kind of our typical Table Talk episode. And it's the finale, so you know we got to go all the way.
It's a banger.
Exactly.
say.
We're not holding back. Our budget has been fully spent,
That and double, one would say.
at least. And we have to address one thing before we start. If you look behind us, it's dark out. The tournament started at about 4 p.m.
Don't you normally play football during the day?
We got severely delayed. Now, Gavin, I'll let you tell the story of this.
Oh, the delay.
Of the delay, go ahead.
So we were supposed to start streaming at around 6 o'clock.
6-ish, yeah.
6. So, for those of you who don't know, we were in Atlanta this past week competing at the Skills USA NLSC competition for news and TV production. We were supposed to leave Atlanta this morning at around 8:20. We did end up leaving at 8:15, but on a different flight because out of the Atlanta airport, over 400 flights got canceled.
Yep.
Out of the busiest airport in the U.S.
So we had this whole plan, this whole scheme to go to our news anchoring competition in Atlanta. And then we wanted to come here. If you guys have watched our other episode with Just Chili, you'll see when he invited us to come host a podcast here at the tournament, we thought we could pull it off. We thought we were being slick. Nope. Decided to have a terrible storm.
Worst luck ever.
Terrible luck. They were evacuating the air traffic control tower at the Atlanta airport. Plenty of flights were on the tarmac getting ready to depart. They had to all go back to their gates. It was a madhouse.
Some people were stuck on their planes on the tarmac for over 4.5 hours.
So we've got to give credit where credit's due to our teacher, Glenda Skalitsky. Now, she's not a big fan of fame, but she deserves her credit here.
Some recognition.
She was able to get us on this insane connection of 3 different connecting flights. The plan was to go from Atlanta to Las Vegas to Salt Lake City to Phoenix. And you might already be thinking, whoa, okay, you got to do all of that.
So
I mean,
let's go through this a little bit. I mean, Las
Yeah.
Vegas, that's more west than Phoenix is.
For sure.
So we already pass
Phoenix.
And then Salt Lake City, it's more north. So we're going away from Phoenix again.
Yep.
And then
Then you
we
could
go
finally-
straight back down.
Then you could finally go back down.
After 15 hours on the airport / airplane, we touch down in Phoenix.
But are we going to talk about the greatest clutch of all time?
So exactly, Tate, I like where you're going with this, and I'll let you finish in a second. It was not smooth sailing from there. Many of the teams at this competition with us are still there as of filming this. They're going to be stuck until early Monday morning. We're filming Saturday night.
You want to tell them how many people were at this competition? in Atlanta?
20,000 people. Okay, so there's a lot
At the busiest airport in the world.
There's a lot of travel going through the airport. We get on the first connecting flight to Vegas. It's delayed by 30 minutes because of how many people were transferring flights. They were printing boarding passes like that. It took 30 minutes. We finally land in Vegas. We miss our connecting flight to Salt Lake City by 10 minutes. Now we're stuck, okay? What are we thinking? Okay, we're in Vegas. Maybe we drive. Maybe we rent a van or something. No, and nothing's working, right? It was $2,000 for a rental car.
Not even just the tax alone was upwards of $2,000.
The car was $50 to rent.
Not that bad.
The fees were $2,000. So we're thinking we're stuck in Vegas. We're not going to be able to do the podcast. We're also helping out with the broadcast as well. Check that out on Just Chili. Most likely this is going to be recorded and posted later, so you might have already seen the results, but still go check it out anyways. We're down on our luck, right? There is the only saving grace is that we weren't going to be stuck at Vegas for days like some people were going to be stuck in Atlanta. We were going to be able to get a connecting flight back over to Salt Lake City, but that was going to be like hours away. We're able to get one at about 1 o'clock, so we were at the Vegas airport for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Not that bad.
The bad part is once we got to Salt Lake City, we would have been there for about 5.5, 6 hours. This is where the clutch came in, and Tate, I'll let you take it from there.
So our teacher, Glenda Sklitsky, she basically ran through the airport to get to the correct gate, and this is our flight that we had to cancel because we didn't make the first connecting flight out of Vegas to Salt Lake City. So we're able to get onto that flight because it was delayed by about 20 minutes, and now we're here sort of on time. I guess we're a little bit late to the Just Chili tournament, but it's a lot better than catching the flight at 10 p.m. and being here by 11.
So we're very blessed to be here with you guys, providing our coverage. Behind the scenes, everybody, even the people you don't see, producer Timothy Seal, co-producer Christian Damiano.
Also known as Chili C.
Also known as Chili C.
Now I think we glazed over a little fact. In the Vegas airport, there was a Chili's, and we were there for 2 hours. We were pretty hungry, right? So we go there to the Chili's, and you know where we're at right now, the Just Chili Fight Club.
Yeah.
And we're with Chili C, and it was pretty cold in the airport. So what would you describe it as? Cold?
So is that a quadruple chili you just used
So
there?
I would say it would be chilly in the airport. That was a quad chili chillception.
Chillception, are we serious right now?
It was, we were eating in a chilly airport at Chili's with Chili C on the way to the Just Chili Fight Club. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I mean, if it's not fate, I don't know what it is.
A coincidence?
I
Nah.
think not.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely fate.
So we thank all of those people for helping us get here. Like we said, it was a miracle to finally actually get here to the tournament. So we're here now in the last few hours, and we want to provide you guys some good coverage. Hopefully, we're going to be able to have some players come on and do some interviews. And if I'm not mistaken, I also do believe there is going to be a big college commitment happening. We won't spoil it, but there's going to be something that you guys don't want to miss. We'll make sure that we get coverage of that for you guys at home, and hopefully we can get an exclusive interview with him after his commitment. So let's just get into our episode today. Just Chili Fight Club. Let's break it down from the beginning. What is it? When did it start? Who is Just Chili? Right? Maybe, like Tate said, you don't watch every Table Talk episode. So.
Maybe you missed the one with just chili on it.
So Tate, you were a football player for Basha. You got into commentating this year. You've been around the football scene. You've played in sevens tournaments. So let's start from the beginning. What is 7v7? What is the point of it, and how does that fit in the high school tackle football?
Well, 7v7, of course, there's no pads, and there's no offensive-defensive lineup. So it really shows your skills on your team, so your skill positions. That's your running backs, your receivers, your corners, and your middle linebackers, stuff like that. So it can really show how good your quarterback can perform in a situation like that, where they don't really have the run to support them because you can only throw the ball. But it doesn't really show the exact team you're going to be on the field, because I remember last year at, I believe it was the NAU tournament, Basha lost to Chandler in the championship game, but then go into tackle, and Basha blew them out of the water.
Absolute blowout.
So it's a complete different game from tackle football. There's a different rule set, but it's still football, and it's really fun to watch.
So you mentioned there was an NAU tournament. There's a lot of tournaments. There's the ASU, the U of A. You mentioned NAU. We're here at Just Chili. Why are there so many tournaments? Is it a league? Is it like how in high school you play in a division? What's it like?
Well, a lot of the tournaments don't bring some of their freshmen or their JV teams even, and it's just kind of placement for the varsity team to show who's going to be like stars and who's going to be maybe like a backup, third string, something like that. So something the sevens tournaments really do is showcase everyone's talent. They get everybody be able to have reps against teams that aren't just their own. So diversity of who you're playing against. And it really helps receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, and even DBs boost up in that depth chart and kind of get to the first string.
So you kind of use it as a way to gauge what puzzle pieces you're going to put in what spots for the tackle season.
Yes.
What position do you think it's more important for out of all the offensive and defensive positions?
I think the two most important are corner and receiver, because the receiver, you're not going to win a sevens game if you can't get open. In the corner, their only job is to lock down. They don't have to defend the run or anything. It's basically one-on-one with that receiver, and if you let him go, then you're going to lose the game.
Which tournament would you say is the one that you guys as players want to win at? Because there's got to be one that you're like, look, this one, okay, this one's pretty cool. We got to win it. Is it just Chile? Is it NAU?
I would say it's U of A.
Okay.
I've gone to these tournaments twice, played freshman year and sophomore year, and there's just something different about the U of A tournament. The drive there, just everybody's really hyped up, really wanting to win the tournament. And Basha did win it this year, which was huge for us. But I'd say that it's definitely U of A. That's the one everyone wants to win.
And I think also it's important to mention, we've named 3 college tournaments. This tournament here is ran fully through just Chile. So this is not some gigantic organization.
Huge university.
Exactly. This is a one-man operation. We've been in close contact with just Chile on at least the broadcast portion of the tournament. But there's so much planning that goes into it, and I think it's really great that here's one guy who's been able to build his entire tournament, and year after year it continues to get better and better, and you start to see more teams coming. You see more media coverage.
I mean, we're here right now.
The best podcast in Arizona on location.
Exactly.
I think that's really great. So I think that almost makes this more of a unique tournament, that it kind of stands out a little bit more than the U of A. Is that something that you guys feel as players? I know maybe you're not necessarily thinking about who's running the tournament, so maybe I should say, now that you're on the other side as a broadcaster, is that something that you kind of look at?
Yeah, it is really interesting, just the difference between the two tournaments. Obviously, the ones run by colleges, nicer field, all that stuff. This one, you've got 4 fields right next to each other, and everybody's right there crowding in to that field. And the atmosphere is certainly different than everyone else. All the teams are confined together, and it's a really good tournament. It makes all the games a lot better. You see people really chippy out there.
Is it hectic?
It's really hectic as well, especially when you're going field to field and you're like, oh, are we this field? Are we this field? But it's a really fun tournament, and I mean, probably the best one that's not college run.
I mean, this one looks the most fun. I mean, I think people out here just come to have a good time, honestly.
I'd agree with that. I mean, that's why we're here, having a great time, and I think it's the same for the players. So let me get your prediction then. I know we're halfway through the tournament. Who do you think is taking it home? We know Basha won ASU, Basha won NAU, or excuse me, U of A. NAU was a switch-up. Who won NAU?
I believe Canyon View did. Don't sue me if I'm wrong about that one, but I believe Canyon View did. I think Basha's going to go and win this one again. Just looking at them, their receivers are off the charts athletic, and when you have a running back duo with Noah Roberts and Josh Gaines, I know you can't really use their legs, but they're both really good in the pass game, and I can't wait to see that tonight.
So for Basha, they were a super senior-led team. A ton of that
Definitely.
offensive line was seniors. You had Gio Richardson, their U of A wide receiver. How do they start to do that rebuild process, and what would you be looking at here now as an outside perspective on that Basha team trying to rebuild?
Well, obviously Basha's getting a bunch of talent coming in from transfers, out-of-state transfers, whatever it is, because Basha's a really good football school and everybody knows it. But if you're the Bears right now, you really need to start building up those receivers. You have Jaden Baldwin and you have Cash Brock, two really good receivers. You need to start building the connection between them and Brody Veers and even themselves. You need to make sure that they are on point for this season, especially since that offensive line that you had last year, best in the state, they're all gone.
You don't see anybody else rising. You think Basha is going to remain a top dog. Obviously, they lost to Liberty in that championship game, but they were obviously one of those top teams throughout the regular season, and you see them remaining at the top.
I think there'll be maybe a little fall off for them just because they lost 4 of their 5 starting offensive linemen from last year, but it could be a pleasant surprise for them to come and prove me wrong because there's still a lot of talent left on that team, especially in the offensive room, but also the defense. They were all juniors last year, and last year they were a great unit, but this year they've played 1 year together. They're all seniors. They have that experience, and I can't wait to see them play this year.
It's going to be electric.
I think so as well. All right, we're back. Tate's out on the lookout to keep us updated on the tournament, so he'll be returning shortly. And
some score updates, maybe which team's doing best.
Exactly. That's the whole point. And speaking of teams doing the best, we got to talk about the finals, Gavin. You know, throw a little mix-up in here. It's the finale after all. We got to cover everything. It was a shocker.
I mean, for how close the game was, for what happened, for those of you who don't know, you have to know Tyrese Halliburton. Unfortunate what happened. After 7 minutes in the first quarter, he had 3 three-pointers made. He led the game. Led in the past tense, meaning he went down with an Achilles injury with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. It was sad.
Well, what was shaping up to be a great finals, and I think it still was, but I guess what was shaping up to be a great game 7's a better way of putting it.
I mean, the last one we had obviously was 2016. LeBron coming back 3-1.
It was just the back and forth nature of this OKC.
I mean, I feel like there was no momentum between each team. I feel like
no, it was great. It was a competitive series. I think both of us were rooting for Indy.
This is where it's hard because Oklahoma they were the underdog because just 2 or 3 years ago they won not even 30 games, and then moving to winning 84 games this year. I mean, it's a Cinderella story, but just a slow Cinderella story, not worst to first, as one would say.
Well, and then the amount of game winners, right? I think that's what a lot of people are going to remember when you think of the 2020, 2025 playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. Is just the amount of game winners that Halliburton was hitting.
Not the Pacers alone,
just Halliburton. Every single
series.
Every single series.
Milwaukee, Cleveland, Boston. Wait, no. The
Knicks. There you go. Thunder.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. It's the 15 hours.
Yeah, being stuck in an airport. Yeah, I could see how that could affect you. I was upset though. I'm going to be frank with you guys. I was upset. Gavin knows we were watching the game together
in the hotel room.
I was losing it a little bit. And it was even close without Halliburton. For the remainder of the first half, once he went out with the injury.
They were leading going into the second half.
It was disappointing in the third when they just couldn't close the gap. They got it back with, 2 or 3?
It was close on it. It was close going into the fourth quarter. I think the Thunder had a 5 or 6 point lead. So two possession lead. But midway, about 2 or 3 minutes into the fourth, the Thunder just went on a run. I think the lead got to 16 points at one time. And I mean, without your star playmaker, I mean, I know you have Pascal Siakam, but you don't have your star point guard. You're not going to get back into the game like that.
We almost said that it felt like we were in the wrong timeline. We're in the timeline where the Pacers lose. Every other timeline they win. And it stung. It really hurt to see. It should have been the Pacers. And it didn't feel right for them to lose in that way. And we planned on having more coverage on the NBA Finals, on Table Talk, scheduling issues, right? Busy people. We couldn't get around to it, but it was very sad to see. And I'm worried for the Pacers' future and what Halliburton will be able to do when and if he can recover to the same level.
Next season.
Yeah, that is a major blow to the Pacers.
I mean, just thinking of injuries this year alone, the Achilles injuries that happened in this playoff. I mean, you had Damian Lillard, you had Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, and I'm not one for voodoo magic. I know the Pacers were, but all of them wore the number 0, and they all played in the East.
Didn't know I was dealing with some voodoo magic, Gavin.
I mean, you talk about the Pacers. You have
coincidences, the quadruple chili,
it's fate.
the zeros. I think Damian Lillard probably had one of the worst ones because he was dealing with blood clots during the regular season just
Came
to go
back.
in to that tear. And I think it's all the more reason. I'm a big proponent of shortening the NBA season significantly.
Definitely agree.
I know it won't happen because it means less money, but I believe that that's the necessary way to help stop these injuries, to get players playing more. You guys know I'm a LeGoat fan. LeBron likes to sit games because the season's long. Players do that. The season's got to be shorter. You'll see less of these injuries.
Hey, it'll stop load management, too, so maybe Kawhi will finally play.
No, Kawhi will never play.
You're right. He'll sit out half the games.
I was frustrated, to say the least, with all of these injuries. And now with Halliburton potentially out for a year, the debate that a lot of people have talked about is, was it worth it for him to play Game 7?
He knew that his dad even said this after the game, after he tore his Achilles. He knew the risk. He had this strained calf, and I think it was either Game 4 or Game 5. He knew the risk of playing. And, I mean, in a game, you can't – for the player that he is, with all the playmaking he brings to the court, the game winners he's had this playoff run, if he sits out, I mean, I feel like Game 7 wouldn't have even been close at that. It would have been a blowout from the beginning. So I think he made the right decision. I know he tore his Achilles, so I mean, hindsight is 20/20.
The risk, though, is you could win a finals, what you're risking is wasting a year dealing with an injury.
Think about
and
it.
you might not even be able to get back to the level that you were at in the first place. Plenty of players come back from an injury, and they're never the same. So was it worth it then to risk it for this one finals win? And that's where I think it's incredibly tough to really think about, because I think the way that he probably approached it was going in with the mindset of, I'm going to get injured. So then how much can I contribute? A lot of people didn't think that he would even maybe play Game 6. And then, of course, Stephen A. Smith is saying, no, he can't play at all. He needs to get off the court. He's making the team worse by staying on and not sitting.
He lit the fire under them.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I do think that's a tough call. To be in a Game 7, I think that you do risk a season, because who knows if you can get back there.
I mean, what's the point of the whole season if you give up the very last game?
Agreed. I think it was a tough decision to make. Ultimately, I do think it was the right one. I think that he gave it his all. And I do think the Pacers will be back. I hope this isn't a Phoenix Suns type of situation. 2021 playoffs, they make one great run, then they're not the same. Obviously, I don't think the Pacers are going to blow up their organization as much as the Suns did. However, the question remains of, if Halliburton sits for a year, do you look at the 2026 season as a gap year?
I mean, look at I mean, we just talked about all the injuries. I mean, Celtics are going to be without Jason Tatum. Bucks are going to be without Damian Lillard. Pacers are going to be without Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, I think the Knicks are shaping up to have the season that they were meant to have this year. I think they're really going to take it. They're going to take over the East this year. I mean, it really just, like you said earlier with the injuries, the MLB is not going to do it. They're not going to shorten their season. It's less money. NBA is not going to shorten it.
And I've always said this. I'm going to give you guys a dilemma that I face all the time. As a teenager, when I go to a restaurant, more than 80% of the time, I get terrible service. And the reason I get terrible service is because a lot of waiters think that teenagers don't tip well. It is a vicious cycle. I'm not going to tip you well when it takes you 45 minutes to give me my bill, and I can clearly see that you're only waiting 4 tables. They don't care. Then I don't care to tip. I think what I've noticed with something like this is I think you see something where people aren't tuning in because the season is so long. Players aren't playing at their max. Players are injured. But the NBA wants to make money. So they have to extend it. If the NBA just shortened their season and made the games more quality, more people would watch. If servers just gave good service, I think the tips would come. You would have outliers. There's going to be teenagers who still don't tip. You know, they're not rolling in dough.
Exactly.
There's still going to be games that people don't watch. But you've got this cycle where people aren't watching, so you keep extending the season for more ad. Then that's the reason nobody's watching.
It just doesn't stop.
I think it's got to be shortened. I think at least 15, 20 games.
I'd say a 60-game season. That sounds about fair. I mean, 82 games that's just weird. Right?
I just think it's too much, and I think it's clearly not working. One of the other big things from the finals negative feedback was the theming, right? People wanted player intros. They were complaining. And eventually they added player intros, I think, on Game 3. People were complaining about not seeing the trophies all over the court, right? What do? Game 2, they start adding little digital tracked PNGs.
Where's the logo in the middle of the court? The Larry O'Brien trophy, where is it?
There's so many branding issues that, once again, the more quality you make it, the better it will be. We're missing that quality in the NBA severely. And it's not just because the game has gotten soft or just because some players don't want to play. It's because it's too long. And I think that's the right way to look at it. And it's this cycle that I don't think we'll see changed unless we see some massive booms in viewership. I don't know what that's going to take. People always talk about a face of the league, which is just, I'm not a big fan of that term.
There's so many teams, it's hard to just think of one person and be like, oh, you think of NBA? That person. You think of basketball as a whole. I mean, you don't think of one person.
I think it's tough, and I think the NBA has to really focus on getting players to play games and play them healthily.
You know, you talk about the regular season being too long, but we haven't even mentioned the playoffs. The playoffs was 2 months long.
Branding issue. Who wants to watch playoffs that are 2 months long?
Think about it, we're almost in July, and the finals were a week ago. I mean, and the playoffs started all the way back in April. We were still in school. We weren't even graduated yet.
It drags. It feels like it drags on way too long. And I think what they should do if they shorten it, I think they need to start the NBA season either on Christmas or right after the Super Bowl. You get those opening games kind of January, like I said, like the holiday season. So maybe New Year's or Christmas Day.
I mean, Christmas games are a tradition. I watch them every single year.
Maybe you start, the season around there. That way some of those opening games, 15, 20, 25, that's through the prime NFL playoffs. And then after that, you're already going, and then you can line it up for a shorter playoffs. Once again, quantity does not equal quality. The longer playoffs, they're not even that interesting for some of them.
Not every series needs to be to 7. Maybe the only ones that need to be to 7, in my opinion.
Semifinals, finals?
I would say conference championships and the finals.
Yeah.
Everything else should be a series of 5.
That's not a terrible take. I could even see round 1 potentially being a 3-game series. Marcellus, come over here. Come sit down. Yeah, come do an interview. That's what we're here for, right? All right, so interrupting our finals talk, we're joined here with our first Just Chili Fight Club interviewee of the day. Who are we here with?
TJ Strotter.
And what team do you play for?
Basha.
So you're playing for Basha.
In the Final Four.
In the Final Four. Tay Fitzpatrick was just on the podcast a few minutes ago. He thinks you guys are going all the way.
Yeah.
How confident are you guys in your ability right now?
I'm actually really confident that we can make it all the way and win the tournament.
And you guys won ASU and the U of A tournament.
Yes, sir.
You guys have been playing all summer. How much has your Sevens team grown in this last month or so?
I feel like our team chemistry and our team bonding during camp, it got better overall because when we first started camp, it was a little bit rocky, but overall it got better and it kept working on. And now we see what that is putting us to right now. How we are winning every tournament due to team chemistry and communication.
Who did you want winning the finals?
I wanted, for NBA.
OKC or Indy? Which one?
I had Indy winning it because Tyrese Halliburton, but it came down because I feel like they would have won if he didn't get injured. But he got injured, and like the teams got like brought down, and then OKC took the advantage of it, and then
It was a close game though until
Yeah.
the fourth quarter.
it was.
What happened to your hand?
So at last tournament, I went up and tried to catch the ball, and like I landed on my wrist backwards, and then my wrist bones they broke to pieces. So basically, I'm gonna have to need surgery here in the near future.
All right, best of luck, Marcellus. Come on over. Marcellus is a previous member, kind of like us, of the Basha Bear Network over at Mesa High
with the
School
helmet
now.
on, too. Okay.
And Marcellus,
You gonna hop out there then?
are you playing today?
I did. Fortunately, we lost in semifinals.
Okay. What happened?
Tough subject.
Tough, yeah. We just too many mistakes.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is
He's
what
media
it is.
trained.
What brings you out here to Just Chili? Why do you guys come out to this Sevens tournament out of all of the Sevens tournaments you could go to?
Well, I mean, we went to the mall. This was probably the best one yet. And I was trying to hold that belt today, man.
Trying to hold the belt. What makes this one the best?
This probably makes one of the best because I feel like this might have been the hardest.
The hardest.
Hardest?
This is the first one I played, though. Like, I didn't play the other ones yet, but this is the first one I played.
So you like the challenge.
Yeah.
And with the Sevens tournament season, I guess, because you guys have so many of them, how well do you think that helps prepare you for the tackle season?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of iffy because you could look good in sevens, and then when the pads come on, you don't look as good. So then it's like you might just be a sevens kid, or you could just be good at them both. But I mean, you never know until they come on.
Do you guys have any scouts out here trying to get you offers or anything, or is it typically just the teams and the coaches?
No, I think there was some no glaze. I think some scouts are interviewing Noah Roberts, no glaze, but I seen them talking to him.
What other schools does he even need offers to? He's got them all.
Psh, he got them all, bro. Psh, what else he need?
Marcellus, you want to say anything else?
Last thing to say, man. Mesa finna win it all this year.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Mesa winning.
Did I hear you say Mesa?
You're talking about the Open.
We talking about the Open, maybe the close. But we talking
Did you
about
hear
the
that?
You think that Mesa's going to win the Open? No. Exactly. No, not a close.
Not even close.
Whoa! We just lost in the semifinals last year, didn't we?
What?
No, you guys
What?
did not lose.
Oh. Bro, we making it far this year. You know why?
Okay, why?
We got Markel Mayers on the team. He's a dog. He's a pure dog.
Okay.
I got to sit 5, but then
You
you
know who
got
that
me
is?
at kick return.
You got okay. Marcellus at kick return's gonna tip the
And
scales.
we got my boy Gabe at nickel. I don't know the rest of the team, man. I'm new.
Okay, well we appreciate that. Tate, come back over here. We got to talk about Marcellus's takes. Marcellus, we appreciate you coming on the
Well,
pod.
Before I go, can we talk about the finals real quick?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sure.
what
No,
was
no,
your
no,
take?
yeah.
Who were you
Yeah,
rooting
who
for?
do y'all have winning?
Indy.
You too?
I had Oklahoma.
Thank you. Well, Jaden, I really think the Warriors should have won it all.
What?
What?
If Steph didn't get hurt, we would have been there, right? All right.
No, you guys
We?
were
Wait. Hold on. We?
You didn't know?
No what?
You're on the Warriors?
Are you flight?
There's no way you guys think the Warriors were beating the Thunder.
We don't know.
We do know.
We do
No,
know.
They were going to beat the Timberwolves, though. They
I
were
don't think
winning.
so.
They won the first game, and then Steph got hurt, and then they lost.
No. Ant wouldn't have let that happen.
Bro, Ant lost 3-1 to OKC.
Yeah, nobody's
Or
beating
4-1.
OKC. Indy
The only reason
kind
why
of close.
the only reason why OKC won is because Halliburton got hurt.
Agreed.
Bro, he came out and hit 4 deep threes. That was insane.
Yeah. So when the finals came around, though, who did you want to win? The Warriors were already out.
When they came around, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really want nobody to win.
You nobody.
No, I wanted them both to win because I feel like Halliburton deserved it and Shaw definitely deserved it too. But ain't it crazy that Kevin Durant, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook didn't win one?
And James Harden.
James Harden, they like how you not win one in
Kendrick
OKC?
Perkins too.
When you're playing against the GOAT, you can't win.
OKC won this year playing against the GOAT.
Who? Wait, what?
You talking about LeBron, right?
Yeah.
They lost
lost
to
to
the
the-
Heat.
No, I'm talking about this year though. They played the GOAT. Like other teams beat the GOAT. Two GOATs actually.
Now get him out. Get him out.
Yeah.
You're done. Get him
Bro,
out
the
of here.
GOAT, not the
Tate,
GOAT, bro. The
Tate,
GOAT,
kick him out.
The real GOAT
No,
is Steph
Kick him
Curry,
out,
bro.
That's
Tate.
enough.
Tate,
That's
kick him
enough.
out. Get over here, Tate. Get Marcellus
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of here, Tate.
Wait, so is this going like at the end, like at the end screen?
This will be uploaded by tomorrow.
To be me?
Yeah. This will be on our podcast.
Yeah, you'll see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, because like I want to say like have like a good school year. That's
Okay. He says, have a great school year. Thank you.
a good school year.
Round of applause. And Tate, I know you were sitting there listening to those atrocious takes.
Yeah, they were really bad.
Okay. Marcellus,
raging on the
he's raging
sidelines
on the
over here.
He
sideline.
is crashing out right now.
So, update on the tournament, Tate.
Oh, crazy catch just happened.
You were out scouting around. Who's left? What are we looking at?
So we're looking at 4 teams left in this one. You have Basha, the 1 seed, Chandler, the 2 seed, Mesa and McClintock. Basha's going up against Mesa, Chandler against McClintock.
And Mesa just lost.
Mesa, they just lost to Basha?
They just lost in the semis. According to Marcellus, who's on Mesa.
I have no idea what he was talking
I
about.
mean, he might
I don't
not-
even think he knew
I
what
don't
he was
think-
talking about.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word. You're the trusted reporter, Marcellus's ex-reporter. So, you're looking at that Final Four, and you're sticking with Basha.
It's going to be a Basha-Chandler final, and I think Basha's going to come on top in this one.
Now, you said Basha lost to Chandler
Last year.
last year.
Maybe sevens is different. I mean, maybe it's a sevens thing. Who knows?
Are you worried?
A little worried, you
Little
know,
worried.
because Chandler's a good team, not a bad
Good
team at
sevens
all,
team
but
or good tackle
sevens team. Tackle team, I don't know about that
Big
one.
difference.
Big difference. But I think Basha will pull this one out, and they'll win this tournament, and it'll be the third they've won.
Indy or OKC?
Indy. But
Tate was in the hotel room with us watching as
I was
well.
a big Indy fan, but only for the finals. Not for any other fight.
Welcome
just
to
for the
basketball
finals.
in 2025.
Yep.
I think there's a term for that, Tate.
Bandwagon.
Bandwagon?
It's not a bandwagon if you're cheering for the underdog.
Yes, it is. Bandwagon
No.
means you just hopped onto a team.
On to the best team. You're a bandwagon because you cheer for the Chiefs.
I don't cheer for the Chiefs.
Oh.
I don't cheer for the Chiefs.
You're a
Let the-
liar.
Let the
Whoa.
record stand.
I
don't
saw
cheer
your
for the
house
Chiefs.
today. There was a Chiefs thing in it.
I don't
What?
cheer for the Chiefs. I don't even have a favorite NFL
We're not even
team.
close to the
I'll say
NFL
it.
season.
I don't even have a favorite NFL team. I'll say it right now.
Why? Because LeBron
can
doesn't
we
play
get
football.
producer Timothy Seal in here for these takes?
No, we don't want to hear.
No,
we don't want to
okay.
hear producer Timothy Seal on the Table Talk finale. You want to hear Tim?
No.
Maybe the folks at home.
Maybe. So you were thinking Indy was the move.
Yes, but a lot of that was just me not wanting OKC to win. But
not?
I thought they had a chance coming to the end, but they didn't because Halliburton got hurt.
And did you agree with Marcellus on the Warriors?
I do not. I think Ant would have beat them in that series anyway.
Another crazy catch by
Big
the same
plays
guy.
happening
That's
right behind
Twice
us.
in a row.
Same guy. I think it's 22.
Where else are you going to see coverage like this?
Look,
Nowhere.
in our backyard. Is that a strike?
That's a strike. That's a strike.
Do they know what strike?
I don't think
what
they know what
strike is?
strikes are.
We should have had Emmett on here for to explaining
strikes?
this. Oh yeah, that's right.
Tate, go ahead. Explain what strikes are. We'll give away all our trade secrets.
So basically, when you tell a bad joke or maybe you just say something randomly, you get a strike, and it's just 3 strikes and you're out. So that's Gavin's first strike. If he gets 2 more, he's no longer allowed to talk on the podcast. That's simply how it is.
Yup.
Yeah,
Yep.
be a little careful with that, Gavin. You're walking a very thin line right now.
Well, let's not forget who had the least amount of strikes on the Atlanta trip. Me and Tate.
Yeah, tied
You
with
had more
only
than
2.
us. And I only got one to tie with Tate in the airport.
Well, then again, we were in the airport for 15 hours.
Okay, so that is true. That is okay. You know what?
None of you have considered that sometimes I might have more bad jokes because I'm getting so many good jokes out.
That sounds
The
like something
ratio-
Emmett would say.
What?
The ratio is there. So I'm having
I
like
feel
I'm
like-
having
I
like
feel like
15.
I'm having
Gavin
trouble
told-
understanding what you're
I
saying.
feel like
No, I got
Gavin
it, I
told
got
the
it,
most
I got
good
it. No,
jokes,
no, no,
not
no.
going to lie.
If I say 15 good jokes, I might have 1 strike. Gavin's getting maybe 2 good jokes and then a strike. Which
Wait,
would you
what?
rather have? You're saying so few jokes that you're not getting a lot of strikes.
I don't
I'm
think
saying
this is
so
true.
many good jokes. That's why I'm getting a couple strikes. They don't even have a response.
Because you're just
What?
so wrong.
You get,
We don't have a response because there's nothing to respond to. You're just false.
Yeah.
I'm just false.
Yes.
I'm just false.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to let you think about that
It's
for
a
a second.
2v1 on this one, Jaden.
I'm just false.
Yep.
Okay. Tate,
See? See?
you don't understand how to speak English very well, so I'll just let you sit over there and time out for a second.
Time out.
Yeah, you're in timeout for a second. Tate, a big
it's
thing
empty.
on our Atlanta trip was Clash Royale.
Oh my goodness.
Hit mobile game Clash
Okay, wait, time
Royale.
out. Who was the best player?
Ooh, it's a toss-up.
Chili C saying it was
Oh,
him.
it was definitely
Chili
not-
C thinks he's
Now,
the
I
best
will tell you,
Most
Chelsea was the
improved.
worst one there. Most improved, but worst one there.
And it's a game. You move little troops on your phone, and they attack the other.
Come on, I think
person's
everyone at home
towers.
knows
Yeah.
what Clash Royale is.
Um,
Come on.
And so I want us to all rank our favorite card, and then I've got a little anecdote to share. So Tate, what's your favorite card in the game?
Well, I'd say it's probably Lumberjack. I use it in my normal deck, but that's just my favorite.
Gavin?
Well, what is your normal deck?
I will not disclose this at this time.
Okay.
Yikes.
I would probably say Elite Barbarians or Dart Goblin.
So you tell me which is worse, Elite Barbarians or Lumberjack?
Well, concerning the Lumberjack will be used with the balloon
Don't
to
say
create
it.
Lumberloon.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
The worst combo in the game. I would definitely say Lumberjack is worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
who
But
has
I
more
also
trophies?
said
Wait,
or
who has
Dart
more
Goblin,
trophies?
because Dart Goblin,
We
It
love
was-
Dart Giblin over here.
we do. What?
Dart Giblin?
Dart what?
Giblin?
Giblin?
Yeah.
That is what we call goblins.
Giblins. The best card in the game is Skill Knight. Don't know if you guys are.
Wait, what is
familiar.
a? I'm not familiar. What is a skill knight?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
knight that takes a lot of skill. It's like 7 elixir.
Oh, so is it Mega Knight?
Wait, 7 elixir? But the only knight that takes 7 elixir is Mega Knight, and Mega Knight doesn't take skill.
Mega Knight takes
Wait.
so much skill.
I placed
Wait,
down.
All three of us played like our favorite cards are like not very skillful. Wait.
Is there something to that?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. So let me give you this anecdote. You guys know our favorite cards here. Producer Timothy Seal. He's a new person
On the trip.
to Clash Royale. He's fresh off the block,
First
right?
time download.
And so he's looking at all the cards, and Tim doesn't know any of these cards, and so he sees the Heal Spirit
Do you
card.
want me to pull it
and
up?
it's this
I'll pull it up.
orange little ball, and it looks like an orange ball. And Tim
Can I
goes,
say what he says?
Tate, go ahead. Tim goes this. He looks at the orange and he says,
What is this little Cheeto thing jumping with his tongue hanging out?
And here, I want you all at home to look at this.
and it's this. He's jumping, and Tim goes, jump a little Cheeto with
Little
his tongue
Cheeto jumping with his
I
tongue
don't
out.
think it looks like a
I
Cheeto.
don't know
It-
what Tim was
it-
thinking.
it's a
might have
yellow
been-
blob.
It might have been the best quote from the trip, though. Not gonna lie.
I mean, we quoted it at least 10 times a day after that.
yes.
Just how much.
I can't tell you how many times we said it in
Wait,
the airport.
That's
who's
just a
this
statement to
jumping
how
little
much-
Cheeto with his tongue out?
We all look at
And-
each other.
No, but then
What?
here's the thing: when we were doing our draft battles, nobody wants a heal spirit. But since he said, "What's this jumping little thing with his tongue out?" you had to pick him. And it
Had
was just
to.
a waste of a pick.
That's how it works. You have to pick
It's
them.
one elixir, but I mean, the memories are uncanny.
So we just wanted to share some of our final stories. And Tate, you're welcome to stay for this as you start to move on to the next chapter of Table Talk.
Would you say the next level? Table
No,
Talk?
that we already have that branded. I want to get into why we started Table Talk as we kind of conclude it. And originally, we just wanted to have a podcast. I mean, who doesn't, right?
Sophomore year.
Who doesn't like listening to themselves talk?
Bro, we should start a podcast.
That was me and Gavin's take. Was we just wanted to start a podcast. We didn't really know what to talk about. So it was a journey through when we started on trying to cover all sorts of sports.
We didn't even know it wouldn't be sports. I mean, we even talked about a music podcast.
We talked
at
about
one
a
point.
music podcast, a food podcast, any podcast you could think of that's already been done. We were thinking of as well.
podcast.
A podcast about podcasts. I mean, that's probably.
How would
been
that
done.
one work?
Oh,
You
you'll
rank
never know. It's in
podcasts
the, it's
every
in the
week?
vaults.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the vault.
So we wanted to start eventually with sports, and we got in our first episode with Miles Lockhart, and we figured out we really liked kind of the player interview format,
Mhm.
but we didn't want it to be only player interviews. So then we started incorporating slowly over time a little bit more. Our first year, season 1, was mainly player interviews. Then it's the beginning of season 2, we had our segments like Around the World.
No,
Well,
season 1. No, we had Kevin McCabe.
yeah,
remember?
no, I'm saying season 2 though. we started getting different types of segments, though.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a sports segment for Basha.
That's where we really ramped it up.
Then we had a segment on college sports and professional sports. And then we had the Burnt Bear Take of the Week. And now here we are. And today, we're just having fun. Gavin and I, this is our last Basha-related thing. We were signed on to do this podcast before we graduated, so we thought this would be a great way to have the finale. And we're kind of on a very free-flowing sort of format right now. And we want the podcast to continue to evolve. We don't want it to just be us regurgitating what you guys hear on SportsCenter or regurgitating what
It's
you
the
hear.
student's take. Your friend, it's basically like talking to a friend.
We want this to be a student podcast. Students come on, they talk about sports and some little miscellaneous topics. I know it was great when we talked with Just Chili about the Jordan 2s. And Gavin got into some shoe game with him. So we've really wanted to evolve it into a sports, and then we're just talking about whatever. And I think it's taken us a little bit of time to get there. And hopefully Tate and whoever co-hosts with Tate will be able to continue that. Who knows what will be in store for Gavin and I as we move into college, if we find a new way to keep a sports podcast going. But that's our hopes and our dreams for the podcast for you, Tate, is sort of a free-flowing, sports-centered podcast where you guys can also just have talks about Clash Royale and about Chili C, right? All of these things that we feel are that student aspect that you might not be able to get anywhere else.
And don't feel like you have to live up to what we want the podcast to be, because
Yeah,
we
well,
are handing it off to you.
I
So
mean,
if
we
you want to
already know-
evolve it into, just a Clash Royale podcast, who knows?
I would not allow that.
What?
I would not allow you to.
I don't
do
know.
that.
Table
think it's
talk
a
like
great
you're playing
idea.
Clash Royale at the lunch table. Come on, it could be anything.
It could be. Don't do that, though. But that's kind of what you guys can expect. We don't know how long it might take, Tate, but stay tuned. Table talk is not done, hopefully.
This is just a new era.
Yeah,
starting.
you're losing the OGs. Everybody always says once the main cast leaves, it gets worse. So,
But
you've
it's not
got
going to be like
some big
the,
shoes.
the
That's
later
hurtful.
seasons.
It's pretty hurtful.
No.
I've never heard anybody say that.
You're
You've
the
never-
you're the new character we're bringing in to get in views.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys. And
Crazy play is going on again.
And we're starting to wrap the tournament up. We didn't
That
expect
guy
it
has
to
some
get
pretty long
over
shorts.
this early, and we will be doing an interview with the winners afterwards. So before we get into that, let's talk about one of the most pressing issues that if Glenda Sklitsky was here, she would want us to talk about. NIL in high school. Is it a good thing? Should it continue to spread? We know we've talked so much about NIL in college, and we've talked about how it has influenced people making choices on what college they want to go to. Do we feel like it's getting into high school in some places now?
I don't think it should. I don't think that NAL should be as big as it is, or even there in college. So, high school, I feel like everyone's just a little bit too young, and transferring schools all for the money is just way too vigorous for them. Because if you're thinking about it, I'm 16 right now, right? And if I were to go and transfer to a different school and uproot where I live, all my friends, that just isn't something I could see myself doing. And I feel like something NAL has been doing is kind of taking away the fun of like going to your school and having your school. It did it with college. Now people are transferring all over the place, and I just don't want to see that change in high school.
I think it ruined one of the smaller things I've noticed. It's just a college commitment. I see kids making posts all the time. Committed to X school. Committed.
Committed.
2 weeks later, they're committed to a new school.
I saw that. That did happen recently.
I've seen it with so many players. And, they've got it. The players have great reasons. I never blame the players for taking advantage of the system.
I mean, you always go for the best opportunity out there.
Exactly. I blame the system. But then you think about what the system was like before, and is it really right for colleges to be profiting? Because you have to be realistic. Let's say Gavin is Shador Sanders, and you're Tate Fitzpatrick. Shador
he is.
Sanders is going to be bringing in a lot more merchandise than a bench warmer.
I don't know. Shadur is going to be a bench warmer, apparently.
Whoa.
Well,
Fifth round pick, Mike.
Let's
That's
not get
that's
into-
talk for.
That's table talk for you next season. But I feel like that's a thing, though. Is it fair for nobody to get that share of the profit if I'm doing all the work to promote the school because I'm really good and famous, and you're just there, and we are both making an equal amount of money, well, I don't think that is fair.
I think there needs to be a medium because before NIL, those about 10 years, like after Reggie Bush got his Heisman stripped because everything, I think that it was very extreme, especially the transfer rule where you had to sit out a year almost. And then to now where you can transfer to a new school every single year without consequence. I think now we're on both sides of the spectrum. Now we need to find the happy middle where you, like it is in high school, where you have to sit out a certain amount of games, but not the full season.
I've also seen stuff about, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but like NIL packs, where these corporations will pack together these NIL deals, and then they can just give out ridiculous amounts of money to certain schools. Think about Oregon, right? Nike is
big contract.
There's a reason most professional sports have salary caps, right? They don't want it to be a pay-to-win sport. Nobody
I mean,
likes
with
that in Clash Royale.
there's
Nobody
not a
wants that
salary
in
cap.
college sports either, right? And then you get these conglomerates that just they buy up players, and I just see so many players, and I'm like, why do you have NIL? How do you have NIL?
Bench warmers.
I do think it's gotten out of control, but would you rather have a lot of players making money and maybe they don't treat the team as it used to be, where they were like, I want to go to this school and focus on building my team there, being close with the coaches, trying to spend all 4 years? Or would you rather have it where, they're not being able to make money, and then it's like, well, I guess I'm stuck here.
That's why you need to find the medium between them.
I don't know what that medium is.
I don't think it's hard. It's a hard, especially with money involved. It's a very hard.
It's either
it's
a
a hard
business
world.
or it's not. I simply think that's it. It's either a business or it's not. You cannot let it go to high school.
College can't be the
High
NFL.
school cannot be a business. It's in the name. School. NIL should not be anywhere near it.
I think it already is.
It is in some ways. I see college athletes they're in Arizona. They're not allowed to use their school logos or any sort of promotion through the team. And maybe that's the way to get around it, right? It's like, hey, I've seen kids do brand deals with clothes, and they're just wearing the clothes, and I don't see anything wrong with that. It's like it's modeling in a way. It's just not letting you use the team logos. There has to be a complete hard stop barrier. If college is going to be a business, then high school has to be protected and isolated.
100%. And it really is sad to see that high school could have NIL come and seep in and just destroy it, because I feel like you already have a bunch of transfers. There were at least 10 kids who transferred into Basha to come and try and find a starting role, whether it's on the offensive line or the defense. So there's a lot of talent that's already transferring schools, but you add money into that equation, the number might double or triple, and you'll just get these schools that will be super houses, and you can't beat them. They're superpowers. There's no chance you're going to beat them. And these other schools who are left with basically the leftovers, and they don't really have any skillful players.
When it comes to a team like the Dodgers, and you see the amount of money they pay Shohei Ohtani,
$750 million.
and then you look at a team like the Athletics,
Moneyball.
notoriously cheap. How is that fun? I think about F1 as well. Max Verstappen wins all the races because he's got the fastest car because he's got the most money. How is that fun to watch?
I think that's a different argument, though. That is a different argument.
If some teams are going to have more money to recruit the better players, how is that fun?
I mean, I would just say it's skill. I wouldn't say it's. Yes, it's a car, so it's different than a regular sport, but
If I've got an engine that can make my car go 50 miles per
but-
hour faster than yours, and I've got a quarterback who can throw
whoa,
50
whoa,
yards
whoa,
farther
whoa,
than you.
whoa. I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't think Max Verstappen is a car that goes 50 miles per hour faster.
Once
than the
again,
other
you don't know
cars.
how to speak English. It's a hyperbole, but I'll let you continue.
Well, I'm just saying. I think it's more. I think Max Verstappen is more skillful than the other racers. I think that's where the.
I
comes
disagree
to.
there.
You disagree?
I think that I don't think I'm not questioning his racing abilities. I'm saying the reason he wins so frequently is because he has a car that is faster. And I don't know all the specifics of F1 and exactly. I don't want to speak on things I don't know about, but I know his car is better.
Maybe we should see the F1 movie, see how accurate it is.
Yeah, think. I don't want to see high school teams ever have any sort of money because that's what it leads to. It's a Pandora's box. You are going to pay to win.
I don't think
You're going
college
to
can
pay
stop it now.
players to play. And there was no way of stopping that. Because otherwise players are mad they're not getting money.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second they get money, it's a business. You don't see in high school them really selling jerseys. You see them sell like team merch, like a Basha shirt or a Basha polo.
But it's not branded to the specific player.
No, and then it goes to the team. But in college, that's, I agree. Colleges should not be able to sell specific merchandise of a specific player and not give that player a portion of the profits.
The college should not profit off of the player's name.
No. And I've heard one of the arguments, and I know that Skalitsky, if you watch this, you will be thinking this in your head. Well, they get a scholarship, or they get, a Jeep, or they're going to get something, and that is their form of payment. And then the school should be able to profit off of their name simply because they were given a scholarship or the offer to play on that team. And I still don't think that that's. In what way is that really different then? The school is still making more money off of that player than what the school deserves. If the player's bringing that much value, they deserve a very fair proportion. So then I don't think that you should be able to sell specific merchandise or advertise players in a specific way if it means that, it needs to be like high school, where it's just merch. Hey, this is a Basha shirt. I don't know if that's possible. So shut it down and do not let it go into the high school level like it already kind of is. I think the AIA has done a really good job so far of putting their foot down and saying we're not allowing NIL. I don't know how long that might last. People always look to adapt. AI grows, every company's looking to use AI. NIL grows, how can the AIA benefit? How can they get a portion off of NIL? That's the reason a lot of states legalize gambling, because a lot of that gambling tax goes to benefit the state. They know it's not a good thing, but they want to see the profit. So I think the AIA needs to remain as strong in their position as possible. Otherwise,
The minute they break, I
cooked.
think high school will turn into college.
High school will turn into a business, and then it's middle school, and then it's just you lose the sport.
College has already turned into NFL.
Part of the sport has to not be money focused, especially as a kid.
As a 16-year-old.
I find it hypocritical from us sometimes, but it's the social media aspect too. You've got 50,000 camera people out here. You're trying to get, so many colleges, and you got to show off these kids, and then they've got to post their demo reels to Twitter, this and that. It's too much. Just go out there and play the game of football or basketball or baseball or whatever and just play the game. I think it might be too far. Cameras are too accessible. Podcast equipment is too cheap.
You got people like us out here.
I feel like we take it a little bit differently. But yeah.
Well, we're not going out there to make a quick
But
buck.
I see so many posts where pay us $50 for a mixtape. When we talked with Coach Clay, Basha basketball assistant coach,
AAU.
Mixtape culture is out of control in AAU.
And I think it might be finding its way into 7-on-7 tournaments.
Yeah,
as well.
that's kind of what Sevens tournaments. I feel like that is part of the blueprint.
You got
of
kids out
Sevens
here wearing
tournaments. Look at
pajama
OT7.
pants. Yeah.
That is just head tap culture. Watch me stand over you for the highlight clip.
Too small.
Exactly. And then what I'm hearing from Tate is it doesn't even really translate to tackle that well.
You could do all the celebrations you want. If you put on the pads and you can't hit another guy, it doesn't matter.
So, Tate, what would you do about NIL in college? And are you as adamant as we are? Obviously, you were a player on not allowing it into high school.
Definitely no high school. I'd say definitely you have to draw a line and you have to make sure that line isn't erased. No high school I would like forever. for the college aspect, it's got to be reeled back. Something I remember, March Madness this year, you could have called it March Madness because the games, they weren't too great, and you know why that was? Because all those good players, all those sleeper players on the lower seeded teams, they were all giving a bunch of money to go into like Houston and Duke. So there were no upsets. The Final Four this year was a 1 seed, a 1 seed, a 1 seed, and 1 seed.
I mean, Duke's entire starting five got drafted into the NBA this past draft.
It's insane. NAL is ruining college, and it cannot ruin high school. They definitely need to reel it back, both in college and what it is already in high school.
Well, and did you see they just started doing the payouts for previous athletes for when NIL wasn't existed? I think it's something like $126 million will be paid out to athletes pre-NIL.
That's
insane.
$126 million.
I think across all of them, yeah. And it's, to me, it's not a good thing, but it's a sign of what's to come. And I hate the feeling of like adapt. You've got to adapt. People say all to everything. AI, you've got to adapt. You got to learn how to use it. Why?
Swim or sink.
Why can people not say maybe we shouldn't push this? Maybe that we should really regulate NIL and figure out a way for players to be happy and for fans to be happy as well. I don't think that's going to happen, though.
I mean, when you get money involved like this, I think it's hard to really just draw a line like that, because then the players coming in maybe from high school to their freshman year of college are like, well, hey, these players were making crazy money the year before. Why shouldn't I be allowed to get cut in on it? So I think it's really hard to make a line like that, especially when it's already turned into a business.
Agreed. I don't see a way in which it gets better, but it needs to start at high school taking a stand. And if college can't be reverted, then you can't let the corruption spread to high school.
Agreed.
Even if it's certain states not allowing NIL, I don't see a way in which that's beneficial to a child, to a student, and then to an athlete on marketing yourself. You're not LeBron James. You're not selling out your high school game to 20,000 people. That's not happening. You make a good play in a sevens tournament. So do a lot of people, right? You're not. It sounds so harsh, but a lot of people are not special.
I think a lot of people think they're Travis Hunter, the generational talents out there.
Yeah. And that's the result of things like this podcast. On putting certain people on and building egos, high school needs to remain humble. I hope that it can. And the tournament, is it wrapping up? What do we think, Tate?
I think the semifinals have just ended.
Looks like it's going into the finals, maybe?
Yes,
And the
I'm
game right
unsure
here
who
just
won.
ended.
It looked like Chandler won this game. I didn't get a good look at the
Well,
other
Tate, you
one.
want to go down there, let us know what you see, then come and report back up here. We'll keep it going for you. So, Tate will go down there, check on the score. This is a big matchup here. One of these final tournaments of the seventh season, high school starting.
I mean, this gives them the momentum going into next year.
High school starting in 2 weeks for most schools here in the
Wow,
valley.
is it really 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks. Tate's going back to school in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And
He's
looks
really
excited to be going back to school as
He's saying, I can't wait to go to all my classes.
Yeah, Tate's in all APs, so he's really excited.
He's going to have fun his junior year.
He's a smart fella. Best of luck to Tate on his high school journey. But yeah, the season's here, pretty much. This is one of those final chances in the seventh season.
These things come so fast. It's insane.
I think sevens, it's like AAU.
I think it's turned into AAU now.
It's so over. And I have to give credit where credit's due. And hopefully, I won't reveal exact names because hopefully I'm allowed to reveal this information. We have a separate group helping Adam Beadle in his production with his father, helping run the game broadcast. There is a certain big sevens tournament organizer who wanted to buy the rights to broadcast this, to turn it in to that very corporate product.
These high
right?
schoolers.
I have the utmost respect for Just Chili on saying no and allowing us high schoolers and allowing them to broadcast the game, to cover this, and the funds that are raised from this go back to the high schools directly to continue to support their programs.
That's what we need more of.
We need things to stay local and grounded and humble. We do not need things to be crazy, extravagant Lollapaloozas.
I mean, we had 2 kids on, and they said this is the most fun they have at this one. Not even the ones at the
this one. They got the food trucks,
the music, the Kona Ice.
the Kona Ice. That's a classic. That's a staple here.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the utmost respect for leaving this a local tournament, a local broadcast. You give those kids opportunities, you give us opportunities. Chile, I just want to thank you for that. But it's so important that we have things like this.
Mm-hmm.
They need to stay like this because it's the soul. It's the soul of the sport. And it's everything that comes with it. We already know that youth sports have a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not add making
Money.
this a for-profit.
Because I mean, if I was a parent, I don't want my kids saying, "Oh, well, I want to go to this tournament because I'll make more media coverage at it or more
Sometimes
money."
the parents want that though, and that's also part of the issue.
And that is sad.
Hey,
that
you
is
got-
sad.
You got to get this mixtape, and it doesn't come from a bad place. It comes from a place of I want my kid to succeed. I'm willing to do whatever it
It's
takes.
just
to
a
help my kid
toxic.
succeed.
It's a toxic.
It's very
environment.
toxic. Just Chili Fight Club. It's the reverse of that. It's teams who want to be here. They're excited to be here, and they're keeping it real.
It
It's
looks
a
like the
one-guy
championship
tournament.
round is starting right now.
And Tate Fitzpatrick returning back to the setup here. Tate, what are we looking at? What teams are in the finals?
I think I see blue over there. It looks like Chandler.
So it will be Basha and Chandler. In the
Oh,
final,
again.
which
Oh.
is, I mean,
That's
expected.
a major matchup though, and they're already going.
Ooh, great catch by Basha.
Thoughts on this, Tate? Basha, led by Brody Veers, his second year of starting on varsity. Tough loss against Liberty in the Open State Championship. How do you feel about him going into his senior year, and how do you feel about his potential performance in this finals game?
Well, I think the potential's definitely there. I think he's a good quarterback, and he's shown some promise over the last season. We saw him. He led a 10-1 Basha team, and that one loss was against Mission Viejo, one of the top 10 teams in the country. So this year, he is going to have to prove himself with people like Gio Richardson, Dash Blake, and then Sam Garcia, all those offensive linemen leaving.
So many.
So many
So
people
many seniors.
from the offense left. It was a senior-led team. There's no denying it. But I think what's going to happen this year, the running backs will step up. We'll see the top 2 running back tandem, Noah Roberts and Josh Gaines. They're just going to be handing the ball off like crazy, giving them opportunities, and then when they weaken the defense, Brody Veers will be able to find his receivers, and he's going to have a great season.
But I want to ask you this. You're talking about all the offensive linemen they lost. You said 4 out of their 5 starters. Do you think running the ball down the throat of the defense with almost a brand new starting offensive line is the right idea?
Well, I usually would say no, but we have Noah Roberts and Joshua Gaines, and if you've ever seen them run the ball, then
I have seen them.
then I think you think the same thing as me.
I know I just asked about Basha. I'm impressed that Chandler's here. They were injury riddled halfway through the season. They had 2 injuries at the QB spot. They had wide receiver injuries. They're here just a few months later, competing in the championship of a 7th tournament. There was some question over how well they would recover, especially when you think about high school injuries and that recovery process. I'm impressed that they're all the way up here, because the last time I saw Chandler, it was not pretty. It was one of the biggest choke jobs I've ever seen against the Perry Pumas. It was the first time Chandler has ever lost to Perry, and the end of the game was just terrible because they were so injured. I'm impressed that they're here. I think that
Maybe it's a sign for what's coming next year.
Chandler's one of those teams. I'm trying to think of like a professional example, but it's always like, dude, you're not ready for the Wolves this year, and then it's like, Dude, they're really good. Oh, and then half the team is on IR.
Niners, San Francisco 49ers.
Maybe. Chandler, they're never a team you can count out. They're never a team you could sleep on. But I'm impressed that they're here. They're still grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Does that worry you at all as a Basha fan?
It does a little bit. We commentated the Chandler game last year, and of course that field, Basha got the new one. A lot of injuries this year. Wonder why. But Chandler, they put up a fight. It's not like they just let Basha just give it to them and destroy them. They put up a fight, and they held their own in that game with injuries. So I think this year, with Basha's senior-led team mostly gone, they could step up and have a fighting chance against them.
And I just got a chance to look at my reflection. I apologize. We've told you guys so many times.
It's been a long day.
Notice.
We started the day at 1 a.m. Arizona time. It is 10:25.
Almost 24 hours ago.
We're going to be up for 24 hours straight. We've been working on planning the show, planning the broadcast, dealing with layovers and whatever. So, yeah, I took a look at myself and I got scared. So I just want to apologize for the little bit of a disheveled look.
You look fine. You look good.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that, Tate.
It's like we went back to your house, right, to get some equipment.
Yeah, of course.
And you went into the bathroom and you're like, oh, my God, I look like a rat. That is a Jaden quote that I did get today.
Oh, my gosh, I look like a rat.
I did say that.
And speaking of hair, our producer, Timothy Seal, in the car ride back from the airport, we kept on calling him Timmy Neutron because his hair looked exactly like Jimmy Neutron.
He's got
it
the
was
little
really funny.
swivel.
Yeah, you guys.
There was a curl on top.
You needed to be there. Timmy Neutron, what a guy.
Tate, what are you looking forward to most next year with taking over Table Talk? What are you looking forward to?
I'm just conversations like this. I mean, I love just talking to people and having fun, and I can't wait to meet a lot of people and interview them and stuff.
You gonna interview us?
No, I mean, if you want to come back, I wouldn't be opposed.
I only accept invitations.
Oh, well,
so.
then never mind.
Okay.
It's like bringing back the OG characters for a cameo.
It's gonna be the most viewed episode ever too. It's gonna be like, whoa,
most viewed podcast ever.
they're back.
Oh, my God, they're back. Let's not click on that one.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
You know, we don't have to give you the
Hey,
podcast.
it was just a joke. It was just a joke, I
I can
swear.
press delete on this channel right
Oh,
now.
whoa, I don't-
Whoa, whoa,
You even
whoa,
have
whoa.
the
I
password?
do not have the password.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm going to miss this.
I am gonna miss this too, guys. And a
Oh.
dime. Oh,
That looked like a penny. I
little
don't think that was a
overthrown.
dime.
Tate, when the game's over, we're gonna send you down there to get some people.
I'm not going to lie.
to come up for an interview. I just
This
want you to be prepared.
this looks
for that.
This looks like a defensive battle. Neither team has scored.
I don't even know where producer Timothy Seal has gone. He's been swallowed whole by this crowd.
Disappeared into the darkness.
We were hoping for a few more interviews today. It's just
Basha looks like it's
Not the way the
back on
cookie
O right
crumbled.
now. Oh, big ball. Oh.
is that Cash Brock? Or was that Baldwin running for that one?
Looks like
Looks
Baldwin.
like Baldwin.
I saw a ton of potential in these Basher receivers, so I'm not.
Maybe it'll translate from the Sevens tournament into the real game.
Yeah, we hope to be back next year. Maybe that's when you invite us back. I think we've learned a lot, and hopefully we won't be traveling across the country and we
Yeah.
can be set up and ready to go. But I think we've learned a lot on how to kind of organize it for Table Talk.
I mean, if we can do it here, I feel like we can do it anywhere.
No,
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
It's here in the studio, Gavin. Your choice.
Well, we did it on the softball
Yeah,
field,
I
basketball
feel like I've seen
court,
episodes where they're in
trophy
different
room.
It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work for me to do. Chili C doesn't help set up at all, so it's all me usually.
Yeah, not at
places.
all.
Chili C helped a lot set up.
Chili C, did you help set up
Stop.
today?
We're not rage baiting him.
Chili
guys.
C, did you help set up?
Chili C, come over here and speak on the
Chili
mic.
C, come over to the mic for a second. Guys, Chili C face reveal?
Wait.
He's
wait,
real.
This is huge.
Oh,
have
guys,
he's gotta
he's
tie
real.
his
have
shoe.
we done a producer Timothy face reveal?
I mean,
He's been
all,
on,
all you
but
need to know is he's
some
got
people
a
might
ginormous
Chili
forget.
C,
head.
Chili C, come over to
Chili
my
C.
mic. Chili C. Okay, I want you to be on. You could crouch down a little bit. This is Chili C, co-producer of Table Talk.
the famous Chili C we were talking of earlier.
He will be working a lot with Tate next year, the little partners in crime. Did you help set up today?
Yeah,
Yeah, I set up the entire.
You gotta get close. You gotta
Yeah,
get
I set up
closer.
the entire set.
Wait, I didn't hear that. Say it again.
I
Well,
set up
voice
the
is not
entire
deep.
set.
Did it? Is he speaking right now?
Why is his voice so deep?
Yeah. Yeah, Christian helped set up a lot. So thank you. Round of applause for Christian, guys.
Yeah.
Chili C, co-producer. He's got to get back behind the scenes.
Wouldn't be able to do this without him.
No, the world would stop if he was not around. Did
We'd
you know
feel
that?
It really would. I mean,
Now, if Tim stopped, the world would keep going.
I mean,
I
whoa,
think it would be better.
whoa, whoa, what?
Timmy and I will be going to ASU Cronkite next year to continue our sports journalism career. Like I said, we don't know exactly where our podcasting careers will be going. I am starting self-promotion here, a new podcast called Pass the Aux, hosted by myself and my cousin Wyatt, where we go through music that's been long in the making. So
I've
check
never
that
heard
out.
of this.
Oh yeah,
I
you-
haven't
Can you
either.
explain some more?
Yeah, we just talk about music,
Sounds
What
boring.
type of music?
and it's in a car.
Oh.
How many podcasts have you guys seen in a car?
How are you going to record it?
I already recorded an episode. It's
Oh.
locked and loaded.
Can
It's
you
ready
show
to
me?
go.
Can you
No.
show me?
Is it done?
No.
It's not done, but
Okay.
it's
You just said
recorded.
it was ready to go.
well,
and it was locked and loaded. We could
Yeah,
run that.
so
we
we
could,
sit in a car, we drive around talking about music, different topics.
Oh, okay.
And we're looking to have some special guests on.
oh.
So
Kanye
wait,
West.
wait. Do I hear Special K?
we're looking to have some guests on. If you guys are interested, hit me up, Instagram, Twitter. Just let me know, hey, I'm interested in Pass the Aux.
Did you up on Instagram and what?
Twitter?
What is that?
It's social media.
I'm not familiar with what Twitter is.
I mean, that's your loss. And Gavin, I know
Are you talking about X?
No. that's
That's
enough.
a trigger
Careful.
word for him.
Careful. You don't want to go back in timeout, do you?
What?
I'm just
Shots fired.
I'm just warning you.
Whoa.
And what are your plans for college?
We serious?
I'm
The
just
Gavin
wondering.
Wilson
What's
college
your
plans
plans
review?
for college, Gavin? What's your? Why are you giggling?
The Gavin Wilson college plans reveal.
Where are you going? Take off the shirt. Reveal where you're going. Oh, you don't even.
you
I don't
going
have
to
a
Basha?
shirt on.
You going
where
back
are
to
you going?
Basha?
I'm going to ASU.
ASU. Woohoo! You coming with me?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to Cronkite?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your major?
Sports journalism.
Sports journalism. Okay, it's not like business.
Why would it be business?
Funny guy over here. I
Okay.
mean,
I mean, I'll leave that up to your guys' interpretation at home there. But if you want Gavin and I to continue the sports content, hit us up on Twitter.
On what?
what?
You guys think you're funny.
Now it's a 2-on-1.
I do the comedy here on Table Talk. You guys do the.
Don't know about that one. He's got the most strikes here. I think
That
he has
is
more
true.
strikes than both of us combined. Is it?
Okay, do the math. I've got 3 strikes.
Oh, I thought you had.
No, he has
5.
3.
You guys
Okay.
do the math. You're not very good at counting. You're not very good at speaking.
Okay.
That's what I bring.
If I recall
you guys
one of
are
our
just
games,
the
you're
peanut
not
gallery.
the one that's good at counting.
What's that, Tate?
If I recall one of our games we commentating, you're not the one that's good at counting. You're pretty
I'm
bad.
very good at counting.
Okay.
You should see my times tables.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we're bringing.
We
up
really
times table
flexing
stats.
times
Oh my
tables
God.
We're really
in
flexing.
2025.
From like 4th grade.
First grade, bro. What
oh
are you?
my God! Wait, I did it in 3rd.
Oh, behind the curve. Gavin doesn't even want to respond. He doesn't know how to do them still, so he's working on that. Let's see if Veers can launch this one. And the tournament flies by. I'll be honest. We were
I
expecting.
thought it was supposed to be done by
like
12.
a midnight. It's 10:30.
We were expecting a 24-hour shift.
It's still
What?
gonna be 24 hours by the time
Yeah.
we get out of here. But I mean, what a finale, right, guys?
We're not even done yet.
You've gotten so much personal information
We
about
got the
us.
Chili C face reveal. I don't think they understand how big this is.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
This is going to be the most viewed episode now.
You know, honestly, if AI takes over podcasting, they could probably just recreate us with AI.
Maybe they already are. Maybe we are.
This video's AI right now.
Wait, hold on.
I didn't think about it.
Tate, you want to go down there on the sideline and get ready?
For
'Cause
asking
we gotta,
people.
we gotta know who's gonna win this.
Okay.
Okay, Tate, go for it.
Okay.
Guys, round of applause for Tate.
It's just us.
Just me and you, bro. We're ending this together. So, Guys, I have to tell you a secret. We've tried long and hard, and it may be in the cards potentially. Tub Talk. Gavin, we gotta give him the history of Tub Talk, okay? So
Where it all started.
we had a trip
We better do a tub talk.
Tate really wants to be on Tub Talk. He loves his tubs. Tubby time. We were in Tampa, Florida for the Student Television Network convention, which I hosted, by the way.
You did not host the convention. You hosted the Excellence Awards.
Which is basically the entire convention.
Oh.
And we were hosting that, and I should say. Our hotel had a hot tub.
Not just
We're
any
like,
hot
wait,
tub.
table talk, and we're talking in a hot tub.
TT, Tub Talk.
Tub Talk.
Tub Talk was born.
And we were trying to put together a Tub Talk, and, it just never worked out. But, stay tuned. Maybe that's our new podcast.
It would have went on to Skills, the
Yeah,
Skills
to
USA
our Atlanta
competition.
trip.
Until the first day, we realized our hotel was without a hot tub.
It was tragic.
Devastating.
Chili C was in tears. You would not believe tears
Sobbing.
and tears and
Sobbing.
tears. He used up all the toilet paper in the bathroom.
Mhm.
That's how much Chili C was crying when he realized
All
there
the
wasn't
toilet
a tub.
paper, all the tissues.
He went into the next room. He took all the tissues there too. He was just bawling.
We had to calm him down.
Yeah, and it took a lot of work. We're thinking potentially, though, and this once again, this is not sports. We understand. We're trying to give you guys some insider info on Table Talk and what goes into some of our planning. And Tub Talk was always something we wanted to do, and
Never got its foot
never
off the
got
ground.
Table Talk or Tub Talk off
Not
the
yet.
ground. Not yet. Hey, if you guys want Tub Talk,
Hey, I'm pretty
let
sure
us
Tate
know.
has a hot tub.
Tate does have. If you guys want Tub Talk,
Hey,
I
don't
need to
you have a hot
see
tub?
At least I also have a tub. We need to see at least one comment asking for Tub Talk.
One. A single one.
A single comment asking for Tub Talk, and we'll do it.
No comment?
I don't
No
know what
Tub
we'll
Talk.
talk about. We'll figure that out.
Anything. I mean, we talked about Clash Royale today.
It's perfect, right?
Mhm.
The Table Talk finale, and we're talking so very little about sports.
And we talk finals in football, but I mean, we talk.
Okay, you know what?
Clash
I'm doing
Royale.
myself a disservice. And as we continue to reveal our trade secrets, I'll tell you what goes into planning one of our episodes. Usually, we think about finding a guest.
Mhm.
And we wanted to typically switch it up. We do maybe a high school guest and then somebody in the industry or a coach. And then we want to figure out a topic. Is it NIL? Is it baseball? Is it girls flag football? Right? What do we want?
Usually we'll base it off around the guest. I mean,
And
we're not going to be asking a football player about
No,
basketball.
of course. And then we'll hit them up on the DMs, give them a call if we have their number, and we try and find a date that works.
Mhm.
And the hard part is, and Chili C is telling me, thank you, Chili C, that I was looking like a mole rat again. I appreciate the call out, Chili C. It's windy too, guys.
W
All right.
comms.
We will reach out to them, try and schedule a date. Sometimes we have inconsistent upload schedules because it's hard to get people in the studio.
I mean, it's high school. I mean, everyone has different schedules.
And then we'll interview them. And then typically we have to do a little bit of post-production work, typically fixing audio. Next Level, we have to run a lot of graphics. We've gotten better at that. Next Level took more work than anything we've ever done. The amount of planning that Next
I think it's some of the
Level
best
takes.
work, though.
I'm very proud of our coverage of the NFL playoffs with Next Level. Check it out. Tate Fitzpatrick was on that.
Biggest Bills
arguing
fan in
that
Arizona.
Largest Bills fan. He argued that Josh Allen should have gotten MVP, which we agreed with which we argued was a great choice.
Sorry, we can't hear you on the sideline, Tate.
But check out that if you want to see our sports show. So that's typically what goes into our planning, though.
Mhm.
We figure out a person, figure out a topic, try and plan a date, get them in the studio. All in all, the setup, it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours. We record for maybe half an hour. It takes about an hour to take down. Here at Just Chili Fight Club, it's going to take us at least 2 hours to clean up and get back. So we're out here grinding for you guys in the audience.
I'm not sure. We got a lot of people out here. We could hustle it up. Not them, obviously.
I have a story to tell. We were at Dairy
Do tell.
Queen in Atlanta.
Oh no.
I'm walking up to the counter, right? There's a slippery floor sign. The guy at the cash was
Oh,
just
I
like,
remember this.
hey, can you grab that for me? And I stared at him for a second, and I thought about it. I'm like,
What?
am I really going to let this guy, tell me what to do?
And
then-
tell us what you did.
But then I thought about it for a second. Like, he's going to probably be making my food. And you know what they say, you never want to be rude to the person making your food.
Mhm.
But it was kind of embarrassing because I'm touching this dirty, slippery floor
In a city you've
sign.
never been to before.
It looks like it belongs in a bathroom. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and I'm freaking out, and he makes me hand it over the counter to this guy. And I'm like, this has to be at least some sort of health and safety violation. And I was just really grossed out by that. And that was a story I've had on my mind, and I had to kind of get out.
I was kind of wondering about that. I forgot about that. I didn't really know what to think when I was standing behind you and I just see you hand him the wet floor
You guys
sign.
were all looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, because normally, I mean, customers don't usually do that.
That's what I mean. But today, speaking of customers doing that, we'll just get some fans. Hey, take down the set for us.
I mean, why not?
Hey, bro, just take down the cameras. Sure.
I don't know. Some of these hooligans.
Like, that would be insane to ask somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey,
if
why
I'm
don't you
very
just help me
cool-
with this real quick?
Hey, you want your banana split, bro? You got to make it yourself. Go get me a banana, please. It's
Go
in
to the
back.
grocery store.
It's like, what are we doing?
Mix your ice cream.
And Tate's back. Tate, you're welcome to walk back onto the set.
We don't bite.
Tate's busy
Oh.
chatting it up real quick. And there goes my can. Guys, it's like 80 miles an hour wind right now. Watch this.
I really don't know
very
who's winning or not.
It's hard to tell. Look, they need a scoreboard. That's my one and only suggestion. They need a scoreboard.
I mean, why is there not a scoreboard?
But like I said, I think a little scuffed, but I think we learned a lot if we were to come back and do another type of podcast at
Mhm.
Just Chili on learning how to kind of have somebody keep track of the game, how to interview guests. It's a learning experience for us as much as it is for you guys. Keep in mind, we're still students. Gavin doesn't even have a real ID yet.
I have a real ID.
You do not have the star.
I don't have the traveler's ID because I'm not 18 yet.
He's that young. We're out here providing content for you guys. And
Whoa. We have a.
Is that a jumping Cheeto with his tongue out?
No, it's Timothy Seal.
Oh my goodness. Tim, what are you doing here?
I was kind of forced on here by Mr. Tate.
You can hold it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you can hold the mic.
Okay,
Okay, there you go.
there we go.
Tim,
Can you speak into the mic, please?
Tim,
Hello.
I haven't seen you on camera since your commentating days.
Since my goatee days,
Yeah, Tim's regressed. Tim's like Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
He gets younger over time.
Yeah, I looked older when I was sophomore than
Yeah,
when I
it
was
is
a
true.
Some
senior.
of Tim's best commentating lines when he was doing color were, "It's so quiet, you could hear a whisper, but it's actually just the parents chatting." A classic.
I'm pretty sure it was. It's so quiet you could hear a pin drop.
Nope.
I'm pretty
Is,
sure it
is
was
Tate?
that.
Is he correct? Wow, Tim
I
knows
was.
it.
I think I know what I said.
Okay.
Also,
I'm just-
I want to ask, as we're on Tim commentating, there is a clip of you
Mm-hmm.
that, well, I would say viral
Okay.
on X.
Yes.
It was Basha Perry.
You want me
in
to
20
reenact it? Tim,
Let-
reenact it. You know
in
what clip we're talking
2023.
about. Yeah! That's what you get for ejecting one of our players.
Yes!
Oh,
That's what you get for ejecting one of our players.
I don't know what I was saying there. To be
Oh, it
honest.
looks like
It
Timmy
just-
Neutron.
What's worse, Timmy Neutron or a mole rat?
Okay. I don't know what I was saying, to be honest. It kind of just came out. It just-
Adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline, and then someone clipped it and went viral, like really viral, and then it seems like everyone knows me for that clip.
One of my other favorite clips are they're wearing black jerseys. I'm a little scared of them.
Dude, it's scary. I swear, it's so scary.
Hey, don't look at the teams playing right now.
Ah!
Oh my God.
Tim, what are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing a Bachelor Network
Wait, you're wearing all black.
because dude,
Are you scared of
terrified
yourself?
me?
I'm very scared of Tim right now.
What have you guys been talking about? Because I've seen you guys over here for like how
Clash
long?
Royale.
You're jumping little Cheeto with his tongue out.
Dude, yep.
NIL.
NIL.
We talked about NIL. Just
The
Chili
finals?
Fight Club's been a little hard to keep track of, but
Yeah, Basha and Chandler are in the finals right now.
well, who do you think is going to win?
Basha.
Basha? Why?
Chandler looks.
Hey, you need to talk into the mic, sir.
Chandler's looking not so great right now.
What's the score?
They had some PIs on them. I don't even know the score, to be honest with you.
The broadcast is going good, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good broadcast tonight with Adam Beadle and his father, Rob Beadle, on Just Chili. Check out the live stream to watch back some of the epic games on the Champions Field right over here. They say that teams get better over time. Well, so does our broadcast.
I think I see just chili.
Nobody today, except for one person, is a professional helping run these broadcasts. So consider that for a moment, right?
One person.
One person. We're all learning, just like Tim's learning a lot. Timmy has a lot to learn. Tim, aren't you excited to learn more about sports journalism with Gavin at Cronkite next year?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go to Cronkite with you and Gavin. I'm so pumped.
I'm glad he's not doing something like business, right? Because that would suck if he wasn't
agree.
around us.
Like, I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we should carry on the tradition. You know,
Are you going to be part of the podcast next year?
Huh?
Are you going to be part of the podcast next year?
Sure. I'll be part of the podcast.
Tim, who should have won, Indiana or OKC? Are you happy with the way it played out?
I think I'm satisfied. I mean, I don't even know. Well,
Okay.
who got hurt again? What's his name?
You take a guess.
Do you remember? Where are we looking?
I'm thinking. What was his name?
Who's his name?
Tim, I'm giving you 5 seconds and I'm kicking you off.
It's coming to me. Yeah, I don't know.
Yikes. Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, that guy.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite Clash Royale card?
Definitely the Cheeto with its tongue out.
What's its name?
Heel spell, I think. Heel spirit.
Wait. This
He
guy
got
knows.
it.
This guy knows ball.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What's your second favorite card?
Hog Rider, because that guy's annoying.
Okay.
And I hate it when it's used against me, but I like it when I get used against other people.
Okay. Tim's favorite card is Hog Rider. Hog Rider. Tim, before you go, you have to hit a Hog Rider for us.
One. Do it
Two.
for the one time.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hog Rider. Round of applause for Timothy Seal.
That was a 10
Time
out
to
of 10.
leave.
Okay.
Time to
That was a
leave.
10 out of 10 Hog Rider.
Get the real star back on here. That was great. You've had guest stars like Chili C, and
Never before seen.
nobody's ever seen him before.
You're the youngest person ever.
Is it a strike?
That's
it's
not a strike.
It's a strike.
That is not a
Give him
strike.
strike.
That is
Give
not
him
a strike.
Strikeout.
So that's two.
Yep, he gets
So-
one more. Timothy Seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get one more strike.
Apparently-
and Timothy-
apparently.
Happened on Table Talk, Unleashed, Uncensored, Unloaded. Okay, that's what the finale is.
Wait, what?
Except
Wait,
it still
it's
is
uncensored?
No, it still is
Oh,
censored,
okay,
but
okay,
like
okay,
it's
okay.
just like we're not gonna censor topics because we're just here at the event. We're still keeping it school appropriate. It's a long game. This is a long game.
So wait, what was that update that you got down there for us?
So it was 7-7, and then Timothy came on and 2 touchdowns were scored. So it's 14-14 currently.
And explain, how do sevens work? Is it a quarter? Is there just a running clock? What's the time system like on that?
It changes. It depends what tournament you're playing. Sometimes it's just running clock. That's what most of the time it is. I've gone to one where it was 2 halves, which isn't really common, but usually you just get a running clock.
A running clock. So is that what's happening here today?
Yes, I
And
believe
how
so.
much time is on that running clock?
Now that I don't know. I think they're 10-minute games, but don't quote me on it.
10-minute games, and is there OT? I mean, obviously in a bracket there is, so I should say, how does OT work?
You would just, one team would get the ball, and it would be kind of like normal overtime, but playoff style. So you go down, if you score, then the other team gets an opportunity, and then they score, and it basically goes until the team doesn't score.
Interesting. And so how close do you think they are to overtime right now if it's 14-14?
Ooh, I don't think it's going to go to overtime. I think one of these teams is going to make it 21-14 and win the game.
Looks like Chandler has the ball right now.
Yes, but I think there's probably around 3 minutes left in the game, somewhere around there.
Okay. You're still sticking with Basha.
Still sticking with Basha.
Okay. Gavin, you still sticking with Basha?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, all day.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
Just score.
Is that game? I don't. That looks like that might be game. No, I see people getting back. That might be 21-14.
I think it is.
Beautiful night here, Maricopa, Arizona. We appreciate you tuning in. If you've watched however long this is up until this point, listening to us ramble,
Comment Grimace.
comment Grimace Egg and Tub Talk down below.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a beautiful throw from Veers, riding that
That was a dime.
sideline. That was absolutely placed in the breadbasket.
It's table.
Hey, we're not commentating.
I'm sorry. I just got a little dialed in for
Force a
second.
habit.
Yeah. If you guys are watching this and you want to hire me as your play-by-play commentator, search up Jaden Ricken on YouTube. I have my demo reel up and available. I'm looking for work.
Talking about reels and charging prices and everything. Gosh. We were talking about NIL, and now we're talking about demo reels and commentating for money.
I feel like that's just a third strike.
How is that a strike?
I don't know.
I feel like I'll let it slide.
It was
But
close.
be
It was
warned.
How is that a strike?
Be
It was
warned.
close.
You
That's-
do
that's-
not
you're
wanna
at 2
get
and a
kicked
half.
off of the
You're at
last
2 and a
table
half.
talk. We don't
I
even have a
literally-
table. What are we doing?
I started.
Where's our table?
Tim could be a table.
Timmy looks a little exhausted. He's only been
Yeah.
up for like 20-something hours. Oh, a major miss just overthrown by Veers out of the end zone. And are you rocking with Veers with the bleached buzz cut?
I mean, it doesn't look horrible,
Okay.
but I think
Would
his
you
other
get a
hair was
bleached buzz
better.
cut?
No,
Why?
no.
Why?
I'm just not the
You're just-
buzz or the bleach kind of guy.
Would your dad do that?
No,
No.
no.
Would Brady do that?
No.
No. Gavin, would you?
What?
You've not bald before.
What?
Would you buzz and bleach?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I was close.
Would you?
you're
Wait,
bl-
time out. We went first at state. I remember you saying something about bleach and buzzing if we did that.
Oh, and Basha scores. Answering.
It's tied
Answering
up.
Chandler with the dagger,
21.
21 apiece.
I mean, you know, for the right price, I'm not against it. It's just like a one-time thing, though.
Do it for the one
Kind of
time.
like when you go through like a midlife crisis.
So you're going through your midlife crisis.
No,
and
no,
you're
no. I'm just
18.
saying, like when you go through a
Whoa.
midlife crisis, you change something, and then you don't really do that again. It's, yeah. If you do the buzz and bleach, that's a one-time thing. You can't be running that back. That's not wild to say.
I do
I
kind
know
of
some-
agree.
I know
It's a
somebody
young
who's
person
run
thing.
it back.
Who's run it back?
Andrew LaSalvia.
Andrew LaSalvia. What does he call
Basha's-
himself? Who remember? Journalist? What?
Oh, yeah, the journalist.
Oh, that's the funniest joke you've ever said, Jade.
Andrew LaSalvia, hit up Tate and come on Table Talk next year.
You probably have track.
He's too busy.
Yeah.
Andrew LaSalvia, we love you. Andrew LaSalvia will be a member of BBN once again next year, so it's all jokes.
Looks like a lot of people
no
are on the
hard feelings.
fields. I
He's
feel like
literally part of the class.
Yeah. Wait,
feel like
but
no
what
one
if he
really knows
wasn't?
what's
Would
going
it still
on.
be jokes?
What?
If he wasn't, would it still be jokes?
No comment.
That's great.
So they're trying to figure it all out. We don't know exactly what's happening.
where's Just Chili when you need him? I actually
I
haven't seen
see
him. Red
Oh,
hat.
He's here.
I need his sunglasses.
I see him as well. Is he coming on table time?
He's already come on Table Talk.
You know, I know we talked about this in the last segment.
Just a quick
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
In the last segment with his Pit Vipers, I brought mine today, so maybe
You
we
wanna
can.
trade him?
We'll chat.
We'll chat it up.
We'll have a trade talk.
Trade talk, okay. Guys, I'm allergic to grass. Can I just say that?
What?
Sir allergic.
I'm allergic to grass, and my
Hey,
eyes are
Jaden,
watering.
don't look down.
Oh.
Uh-oh. So I'm low-key on fire right now.
You are on fire.
Give me some nucks for that. And it's getting intense. I mean, nothing's happening.
It's
but-
getting intense as no one's doing anything.
Nobody's-
They're just standing around the field.
But it's fun for the players, right? And ultimately, that's all that matters. I need to do, just Chili C goes to the bathroom. I need to do a massive shout out to two of our BBN members, Allison and Jordan. They were able to take the equipment down here to Maricopa today while we were stuck overseas, basically. That's what it felt like.
It was not
And we would not have been able to set up.
Across the nation.
We would not have been able to set up today if it was not for Allison and Jordan and everybody, Mr. Chandler as well. A lot of Basha people pooled together to make this happen. The broadcast world, things are very spontaneous. Things go wrong. You got to fix them. You got to adapt. Speaking of adapting, right? So we appreciate you guys making that happen. We appreciate Just Chili for inviting us. We appreciate Glenda Skalitsky for allowing us to have this podcast for the last 2 years and supporting us through our journey, helping us become the #1 news anchors in the country officially now.
Officially.
A state delegate as well. Huge
How was
title.
that?
We don't need to talk about it.
Okay. There's
So
a
Basha failed to score on that last drive.
We were
Just
going to
good
play
defense.
Madden tonight, but we left the Xbox at home.
We'll play it in spirit.
How are we going to do that?
I would destroy you, Jaden, though.
Oh, wait.
Tate has played me. He knows I'm pretty good.
Is he?
I have played him in college football, and no comment.
I'm not very good.
He's not good.
But when I play with Demond,
But when he plays against
With who?
8-year-olds with Demond Williams Jr., now that's when he shines.
when I play with Demond, I'm running for 600 yards, throwing for 1,030 TDs one game.
I mean, we could pull up the stat line.
I have pictures of my many Demond successes. Maybe this fellow wants to do an interview. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We should get Timothy Seal to go get him.
Timothy's already done an interview. Nobody wants to hear from him. Nobody even wants to listen to us right now.
Oh.
People are skipping through this part for the end.
Oh.
They're skipping through the line. They're saying which part's the most
We can't
replayed.
let dead air happen. We got to keep talking and keep chatting.
You know, we have yet to try the Kona Ice here.
Oh.
Oh, Kona Ice taste test?
I love Kona Ice.
Yeah.
Could be the
Seal here,
move.
That's a surprise. Usually they leave like halfway through the tournament. Looks like
Looks like
this is overtime.
So does that mean it's sudden death?
Yes.
I believe so. So it looks like
just
Basha.
missed, so if Chandler scores here, then they win. I think.
Oh!
And
Basha's running onto the field celebrating.
did they
Maybe-
intercept it? Because
No.
interceptions are points in.
No, the ball's on the ground.
Balls on the ground.
I'm not really sure.
Basha's storming the field. Tate, get down there. You got to check this
Tate,
out.
storm the
Get
field.
down, get down there. For real, get
Chili
down there. You
C.
gotta check this out.
Chili C.
Somebody get down there. I know we're on air, but somebody's got to get down. I want to know what just happened.
I think, yeah, Basha has the belt.
Well,
that's
that's
Hildebrand.
Big
big
man.
man belt
That's
that
big
Jake
man.
Hildebrand
Oh.
has.
So maybe they can bring home both of them.
Somebody get down there. Somebody. Anybody. I mean this. Literally, I'm not kidding. Somebody go down there. Okay, you guys have to do the show without me.
All right.
Okay.
All right, now we can
Okay,
actually
finally,
start
yeah,
table
finally
talk.
that guy's gone.
Wow. It looks like he's scurrying over there to find
Look
out
at that
who
hustle.
won.
I've never seen them move
Thing
so
is, I can
fast.
probably assume that Basha won. Out of them storming the field and the cheers coming from the crowd.
That's what I would think.
I think
Yeah.
maybe he's trying to get the score.
Chile C, you want to come and sit down? No?
No, we already had him. It's okay. It's all
You
right.
didn't even sit down though.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, well we have to
Take his
ask
spot.
You, no, come and sit down.
right here.
We have to ask you about Clash Royale. What's your favorite card?
It's gonna take me a second to figure out.
You got this. You got this.
Here you go. Little closer right here. So yeah, what's your
Okay,
favorite
what's your
Clash
favorite
Royale
card?
card?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
That's actually a
so-
really good
So what's the
question,
answer? What's the answer?
Maybe some
I don't know.
options.
I don't know.
Oh,
Gob-
you don't know?
Giblin Barrel.
Probably just Giblin Barrel. That's
Okay,
that's a
so
good card. That's a good
Do you know
card.
what a defensive Giblin Barrel is?
No, I
Chile
don't.
C?
I don't
You sure?
actually.
Are you sure?
No,
Would you say you're better or worse than Timothy Seal?
I'm actually way better than Tim. I don't. I'm like, I've
Tim, he said he's way better.
I've won games, so many games against Tim. In
What about all those solo games that you play
Oh,
while
solo.
we're all doing Mega Draft?
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I like
if
playing
you
solo
don't know
more
Chile
than
C,
anything.
he's in Clash Royale. He's not a team player.
He's either
We're
playing solo or
We're playing
upgrading.
2v2, and he's like, "Oh, I'm in a solo game. I can't."
I'm
play."
upgrading my cards.
okay.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part about our trip to Atlanta, other than winning the gold, of course?
I don't know.
What about all those delegate meetings you
All
went
the
to?
delegate meetings sucked.
They were terrible.
It
We don't need to
sucked.
talk about them. We don't need to talk about them.
Maybe the Waffle House?
Oh yeah, Waffle House.
Waffle House was
Bad-
really
I mean,
good.
I've had bad experiences at Waffle Houses before, but that was actually one of the best visits.
I mean, we had a funny server. I mean, she was
Girl,
confusing. She did.
She was not.
Gavin tried to order Dr. Pepper.
No,
and
no,
then
I
tried
didn't
to
even order the
Mr.
Dr.
Pibb.
Pepper. Tim wanted the Dr. Pepper,
Oh,
and I
Tim,
simply
I thought
told
it
him,
was you.
"Oh, they have Mr.
Oh,
Pibb,
okay.
so it's the same thing." But she said no, it's not. She said, Dr. Pepper is the same thing as Pibb, like they are interchangeable with each other, as if they're not two different drinks. And that's what she believed.
Oh.
And I told her,
We have a
I turned to the
We have a
left.
sneaky Jaden in the back.
I turned to the left, and they have Mr. Pibb, and I'm simply asking, I'm simply telling her, I see you have Pibb, and it's a different drink than Dr. Pepper. And then we get into a Sierra Mist debate about how it got renamed to Starry, and how it's not
careful
the
with
same
that.
as
So is,
Sprite.
Is Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper the same?
They're the exact same thing. So
Exactly.
they're doing a belt ceremony. We're going to try and have Chili back on to recap the entire event and the girls' fight club that just took place yesterday. We'll also try and get one of the winning Basha players, maybe Brody Veers, up here, but we're going to let them talk for a minute. And then we'll have somebody, maybe Chili C, can go down and get them in a minute. Just Chili and Brody Veers. He looks like Eminem, so he shouldn't be hard to find. And we're really telling the Waffle House story. That's a classic. What are we telling that for free for?
Well, Chili C was on.
Well, we were talking about our favorite
Yeah.
Atlanta memories.
Was Chili C talking?
He said Waffle House.
No, I was rage baiting him at Waffle House.
You rage bait him a lot.
Chili
This
C
trip especially.
Chili C and Tate will be the presidents of multimedia and film next year. So they tagged along on our trip, and then the Odyssey it took to get back home. I felt like Homer. No matter what we did, we could not get back home.
A lot of the
Chili
lights
C,
turned
Chili
off.
C,
around.
I need you to go down there now. Get just Chili and then get Brody Veers. They're probably going to take a second, but just get them up here. This is what happens when we do the show live to tape.
We're gonna do it live, but then don't
To
post
tape.
it live. And,
Live to tape is the same thing as doing it live.
oh, except it's not live.
Fundamentally, it's the same thing. We can't cut. We have
Ooh,
to
we
keep
got
talking.
some.
You can
we
do
got some
multiple
Riz
takes.
right there behind us.
And Chili C walking with some pace.
You guys really just talked about Waffle House? They just won the tournament, and we're talking about Waffle House.
We were waiting for your update.
Tim's
Yeah.
gonna fall
We don't
asleep
know
on
if
the
they won.
switchboard.
I
They
see
just
him
won the
drooling. I
tournament.
see him
We're talking
drooling.
about Timothy Seal falling
I'm
asleep
really
in the
worried about
switchboard.
Tim and his health right now. Like,
You should have seen him right when
Tim,
we got
are you
back.
okay? Like, for
from
real?
Atlanta.
No? You feel sick? Well, we're almost.
So
done.
Basha has won 3 out of the 4 tournaments. Maybe the best one. Maybe
Yeah.
the most important one.
Basha taking home ASU, U of A, and now just Chili, only losing NAU.
Were they in the championship for that one?
I can't recall.
I was in Atlanta.
That's a good point.
We were in Atlanta. I think Chili C got lost in the crowd.
Well, Timothy Seal came on camera, and now he feels terrible. Chili C's lost.
Well, have they heard a story of how Chili C got everyone sick this weekend?
Yeah, Chili C did get everybody
Except
sick.
you, because you don't believe in sickness.
It's a sham. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding.
Guys, this should
Don't
be.
get
This
sick.
is peak entertainment you're watching. You're watching us
Where else are you getting Waffle House
stay
stories?
up for 24 hours, trying to talk about nothing.
So is that?
But
is that
everything
your-
at the same
Is that your
time.
next podcast idea? 24-hour live stream?
No, I actually have a great podcast idea. If somebody steals this,
Streamathon?
I'll be so mad. I like to call it the break room. You take a mobile podcast to different break rooms at different jobs, and you interview the people there about their craziest work stories. They're
I'd
going
rather talk
Target
about
Woodward.
Clash Royale.
I'd rather talk about Clash Royale too.
Nerds. Okay. I have good ideas. You guys have.
You want to go around to people's jobs in their break room and talk about their work stories.
Yeah, you got some crazy work stories. Come on.
Me?
You've never had a crazy work story?
Oh, I do.
Do tell.
We're not in a break room. I can't tell you.
Tate doesn't have a job,
Yeah,
so he
no.
wouldn't.
Whoa,
have
bro.
stories to tell.
Censor.
Whoa, that's my trigger word.
Is it Jib?
Whoa.
Whoa. Ah!
Giblin?
Let's hope Chili C can bring up just chili, and we can talk about the chilies.
It was good.
We're gonna bring up the quad chili.
Yeah, we're not talking about quad chili to him. I'm going to try and keep the microphone oriented well for you guys at home. Guys, there's a lot of exciting
I
things
can't really
happening
tell what's
out there.
going on down there.
There's a belt ceremony. We might be able to stitch together some footage, potentially.
I mean, do we have any cameras in there?
We do.
Oh,
On
who
the
is
live
it?
stream.
Is it Allison?
It's Allison.
Did Jordan go in? No, he left the camera. Oh, he's sitting down. I
Have they
feel-
started to take down some of the stuff?
Allison's exhausted. I talked to her down there. She's been here for 8 hours. I can't even imagine. I heard that it was a mess setting up. And I feel terrible. Obviously, we didn't plan to get our flight delayed, but obviously it kind of affected everything. And like I said, we were lucky to even be here. As of now, originally we would be landing just right now.
Yeah.
And the plan was still to come down here, by the way, and help clean up. I just felt terrible that we weren't here to help them set up. And
Just
it
nothing
affected-
going according to
It
plan.
affected the broadcast. It made us start Table Talk 3.5 hours late. We had a lot more things planned. We did not have the time to set them up because of how late we got in. And you know, for the finale, that kind of stunk because we really wanted to make it like the absolute best show. I've appreciated the conversations we've had. Authentic.
This is the most real
genuine.
table talk we've ever had.
This is a real talk.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's almost like Tub Talk from Tampa.
Bro, don't even get me started on Tough Talk again.
The way that evolved in Tampa from a small group to a movement.
Tough Talk became a.
You should have seen Jaden at Atlanta. So our hotel did not have a tub, so he was crashing out. He kept on trying to find people who have tubs in their hotel.
We were going to offer these pins we were trading
Yeah.
so that we could
I would've
simply.
paid
Speaking
somebody
of
to
the
use
pins,
their
did we
tub.
tell them about the pins?
We did not. You can go ahead and tell them about the pins.
So at the convention we went to, there was pins from every state and then a couple territories, and we were able to get all 50 states and no territories.
And DC.
Oh, and DC. That's right.
And
so
the
we got
Four Corners
we got
pin, which is a
51.
rare one.
but we started with it.
Doesn't mean it's not rare. But yeah, it was a fun convention. Trying to promote the Basha Bear Network and all we do here. I mean, you got the best news anchors in the country, so even the best news anchors in the country can't stay up for 24 hours talking. I could never do infomercials where they just talk
About
and they're trying
stuff.
to sell you on your new vacuum and it's 8 hours of talking like this. I couldn't do that. I'd go crazy. Those don't even really exist anymore, though. I mean, like
No, they do. They do.
really
Mm-hmm.
nursing homes be
It might be.
crazy.
It might be a dying industry just because of the cable and how
You
everything's
need
going to streaming.
Extend your life insurance, and then the old people are like, "Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Wait a
That's
minute.
probably a good thing." Chili C
Yeah,
has been
so where
swallowed
is he?
whole.
Oh, I see him
Where?
over there.
Oh, thank you for the directions.
He's standing next to another dude in a gray shirt with black shorts.
Again, thank you for the directions. I still can't
Look
see.
to where the beetle is.
And if you
Look to
guys
the
are
left.
watching this, once you guys are watching this, feel free to skip this part until we get to the interview.
Yes.
People are not happy in the.
No,
Parking
traffic's
lot.
getting a little wild.
Good thing we're not leaving for another
Solid
2
event.
hours.
We got here at about 7, and the time has flown by. I mean, we were doing a lot of things, trying to fix a lot of things. I think this, I can see why some of the players really do think that this is the best sevens tournament.
It really is a fun time.
It's a fun time.
I've had a good
Which
time.
one did
here.
you enjoy the most last year? You know the right answer.
Which one did I? Probably NAU, just because it was a sleepaway and it was fun. 'cause it
Yeah,
was
you like
sleepaway.
having a sleepover?
Sure.
I'm not trying to make it weird. It's just fun with the team, right?
Yeah.
Team bonding.
Yeah.
That's why you guys do the summer camp, or what preseason? What do you guys call it when you guys go up north?
We just call it camp.
It's just
we
camp.
it was done early summer this year instead of late summer.
Yeah, interesting. Why?
The heat.
The heat,
It was
global warming.
The heat
Yeah.
dome.
Is that a?
You better say, is that a strike?
Yes.
No, trust me, that one. If you know,
What?
you know. And there's really only 3 people in the world who would know.
Yeah.
What?
See?
What? See, it's not a strike. 3 people agree with me.
We're almost at the 24-hour mark, guys. I told Tim today I actually have 2 brains, and I've been using both of them today. One's at 100%, one's at 50%.
We are at the 24-hour mark.
You usually just use.
We were
24
up
hours,
this
1 a.m.
No, we were up this time in Atlanta. Because remember, there's a
But
3 hour
that's not
difference.
No, that's
4
1
hours.
a.m..
We were up at 1 a.m. Arizona time.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Once again, not good at math.
Neither are you.
We
response.
continue to wait for Chili C. Chili C may or may not return.
He's standing next to the camera.
Hopefully he does, so Tim can get home and get
Oh,
some rest.
I see Chili C.
Is Chili C been spotted?
He looks nonchalant.
He's standing there with his phone out. I think he's on the weather app.
Dude, I love, what is it, Cupertino?
Cupertino.
Is that not what it's called?
What?
The weather app, the default location.
Cupertino. Yeah.
Cupertino. Oh my, look at your vein.
You talked about this the other day. You're like, oh my god.
It's a spider web.
Gavin is jacked, bro. So, to not have dead air, I guess we'll just talk about something miscellaneous.
What's the best Kool-Aid flavor?
Oh, blue.
Red.
Purple.
No, I knew you were gonna say grape. I knew you were gonna say
It's
grape.
purple.
Somehow I
You
knew you were
like,
going to
do
say
you like
grape too.
eating cough medicine?
So you don't eat cough medicine.
Do you like drinking cough medicine?
There you go.
So is that a yes?
What did you say the best flavor was?
Blue.
Wrong.
What?
What?
Blue's the second best and close to red.
Yeah. Red stains my teeth a little too much. Blue. Ooh, blue
Oh,
gets
okay.
the
I'll agree. Red is a classic.
Purple
Red is a
sucks.
classic.
purple-
But honestly,
purple Kool-Aid?
if I want a red drink, Kool-Aid isn't gonna be my first go-to. Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, but that's not what we're asking.
Yeah,
We're
you
at-
brought up the question of Kool-Aid.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't look to get a red drink.
But if you're looking to get Kool-Aid, what color would you get?
Purple.
That's a terrible
That's
take.
a lie. You're
That's
lying.
a terrible take. There's a
That's a
reason,
worse take than
there's a reason they don't
Marcellus's.
sell that in like
They sell that everywhere.
at like Chick-fil-A. They are not giving you grape Kool-Aid because nobody
They
wants
sell
grape
Kool-Aid at Chick-fil-A.
But point being though, you go up to a
No. Point being is that you just made a point that doesn't
No,
matter.
Point being, you go up and you put your cup up to the machine. You got Coke, you got Sprite.
Oh, here
You
comes
don't
Chili
got
C.
Kool-Aid.
I feel like most places don't have Kool-Aid.
Chili C's coming up. I'm gonna
Does
get out of
Chili C
here.
have a guest for us?
Yes.
Where?
There he is,
There he is.
the man of the hour.
Y'all
Man, we
it up, huh?
Yup.
made it. It was a journey, but we made it.
Where's my guy tell you that?
How'd everything go?
Shoot, you can't ask for better, right? You guys just keep winning. You guys won big man. You guys won 7.
How'd that last game go? We were kind of going in and out between seeing all the drives and everything.
Man, the last game was as exciting as could possibly be. I mean, went back and forth. Will Menzel was phenomenal for Chandler. He was dialed in, found all his receivers. He'd probably just need about 3 more seconds to, pull off a victory. But Basha was absolutely incredible. Big game Brody Veers. You can't say enough about the work that he did out there. It looked kind of bleak early, like Basha's offense was struggling to get going, and he locked back in and he figured it all out.
So, for just your tournament in general, how important is it to promote these players out here and just you talk about how good Brody Veers is, he's got to get the credit for it, right?
Yeah. Look, man, I mean, that's what it's all about. Without the players, there is no tournament, right? Jaden Burrell, like all these guys like out here, Baldwin, like Noah Roberts, and then we do the big man competition with Tavita and Jake and all these star players, like the players that all want to be in this, and I'm grateful, so they make this thing work. Without them, this doesn't exist. So I had a bunch of kids from Desert Edge that had the opportunity to go to Miami and play in a very, very cool tournament. They opted to stay here and get some work in with their guys and compete in my event. So I'm just grateful to all the players and the coaches and the programs for believing in something that I created. And I've been out here for 5 years, and I don't know what the future holds, but I'm sure we're going to continue to do some cool things.
We talked a lot on our show today about kind of how special it is. You have ASU, NAU, U of A, right? And you think of these universities running sevens, and then there's you, the one-man army, holding this event. And we feel like you help keep it humble, you help keep it real, and I think that's so important for these high school athletes.
Yeah, and this is hardly one man. I got to show some love, and you guys are going to see it on Twitter a little bit later, or X, or whatever you want to call it. But I got to show some love to the Hamilton, coaches and volunteers that helped me out for the first couple years of Flight Club. I got to show love to the Basha coaches and the volunteers over there. Mama Walker is absolutely amazing, and the job that she did in organizing her people and structuring it. Running this thing so on point. It's gotten better every year, and I'm just entirely grateful for all the help that I've gotten along the way. I wish I could do something like this by myself, but it really does take a community to, give back and make sure that these kids get everything that they deserve, create opportunities like what you guys got going on, and you guys are trying to create opportunities for the next people. So, I think that partnership and collaboration is the way, and, thank you guys for coming out here and doing this.
Of course.
This is a cool setup, man. Like, I wish I had you guys out here 3 years ago and growing and making this like Pat McAfee style.
That's what we're here for.
And hey, I don't
These
know
puppies.
how you want to take this, but we had a few kids come on here, and they said this tournament was their favorite to go to out of ASU, U of A,
Consistently,
and
kids
AU.
have said that.
Yeah, you know what? I came up with this idea of seeing these turnover belts and things like that on the sideline, and no disrespect, but a lot of them look like they were Target bought WWE replica things. And I said, you know what? I want to get something that's real, something that these kids are going to be proud of. And I think we all kind of grow up watching WWE, whether it's like the Hulk Hogan era or the Rock's era or John Cena's era, and we all kind of dream of like holding one of those belts, right? Like we all want to be like that type of champion. And for me, I was just like, hey, I'm going to do that, and I happen to have a connect over at WWE. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Strength, who took care of me, connected me to the right person. He's like, hey, I got a guy that will make the belts for you and make them the way that you want them to these WWE specifications. And
Wow.
These things are 15 pounds leather, and right now I think they're like crocodile or something like that. But I got more.
I had
tricks
no
up.
idea they were like genuine
Yeah.
WWE
Oh, no, they're
design.
legit.
Go hold one of those things. You can curl 2 of those things and get a workout. I mean,
Wow.
But the kids love them, right? And they love holding them up and parading them around. I know Higley brought them out for a couple games, and they mean something. Everybody that's won a belt has either made it to the highest division of football here in the state of Arizona, the Open Division, or ended the season winning a trophy. So. I just think that it's a cool trophy, and I think that that's part of why it is their favorite, because you kind of can't carry like pitchforks and axes around everywhere. And I don't even know what U of A gives, but you just can't carry those things around like standard.
Right.
As media people, we appreciate just it just feels so authentic here. It's not a corporate run tournament. It's not.
It's not.
It feels real. It feels personal. And it feels like the kids have bought into it. They're all for it. They want to win. They're so excited to be here. And I think it's just unique in that way. And I think that, no disrespect to any other sevens tournaments, but I think that you have a really great opportunity here, and especially in a world of, things like NIL and the way college sports work, you've got a really authentic football experience going on down here. So we appreciate you for inviting us to come down.
The truth is you kids, you guys can't be fooled. Like, you guys smell it. Like, when it's not genuine, you guys know, and you guys know who's full of it, which adults are BSing you. And I think that I'm just grateful that these kids, they all trust me, and they believe in what I'm doing for them. So guys, and guys like you guys found me, you guys had no idea who I really was, brought me onto the podcast, and we create this partnership, and that's it. That's the collaboration, and we're going to keep building this thing. And I know you guys are on your way out, but whoever is next, they're going to get to take over at the next Flight Club or whatever big event I do. I'm going to make sure that we're in collaboration and we continue to do things. And I promise you, out of this Flight Club check that does go to Basha, the portion that goes to Basha, something is going to go to the media department, what Ms. Glenda's doing. And
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And in the name of what you guys have done with your Table Talk podcast, I want to make sure that we give back a little bit more. So I'm going to make sure that you guys are taken care of.
Oh, we
for
appreciate
the next group that comes in.
I know I love the game, right? I love doing this, so we appreciate
Well, I'm going to see you
adding
guys at
that on top.
ASU and stuff.
Oh,
I
of
cover
course. Oh, we're
ASU
not
stuff,
going.
No, for sure.
No.
So I know you guys are going to handle business, and I know you guys are going to continue something. So I can't wait to see the creativity that comes from you guys.
Well, thank you very much. Just Chili coming in afterwards, and we'll have Tate back on to wrap up the
Tate!
Table Talk finale episode wherever he went.
Hey, I got gifts.
Go running off.
I got gifts though. Since
You got gifts.
Oh, actually, I have something that I want to show you. as
Gavin,
well.
grab it quickly.
Since Tate, what size you wear? Not a 3X for sure. That's for the big fella.
Like an XL, maybe a
You wear an XL?
yeah.
All right, boom.
Boom, easy. We're
What do you
putting
wear?
this on.
I'm a medium.
Okay, let's hope I have a medium in here. If I don't have a medium in here, then I apologize.
If not, I can wear a large.
Okay.
Oh, Tate's got it.
Oh, he
He's
got
the
the-
goods.
He got the Kona Ice.
Oh, what?
He's been waiting for the Kona Ice all day.
What size Tate wear? Hold on, I got larges.
Tate, what size are you?
Tate's probably a large.
Large.
How many of you are there here?
There we go.
Large,
Looks
large.
good.
Yeah.
Large.
Let's put it on.
Tate with the large.
Tate, come in here until the end. You can
Yeah.
come over near my mic.
And then
Yeah, come over
and
here.
then you got producer over here with a large.
Christian, come get your shirt.
Yeah. I need you guys to take a team pic, post it up on social media.
Will do.
Show some love. Boom, boom, boom.
So I know in the last episode we had a big conversation
Yeah, we
about
did.
glasses, and I had to bring my own. These things
Oh,
have carried
yes.
me. These things have carried me for 5 years now.
5
Okay.
years.
They've been through so many things. I've had to replace the different ear, everything, literally everything.
All right.
But I
You
just
just want the flex?
wanted to. I gotta put them on.
That's legit.
You
I
know.
messed with that.
There we go.
I thought Tate was hooking me up with the Kona Ice. Like,
No, he got it for
I
himself.
was hyped. I thought y'all was presenting me with the Kona Ice because I was telling
That's
them
dirty, Tate.
did me bad.
We were
but
talking about
okay.
doing a taste test this entire
Oh,
night.
man.
Goodness.
Hey, how is it though? Be honest. Be honest.
It's really good.
He
Yeah?
says it's good.
What flavor did you get?
Tiger's
Oh,
blood. That's
man.
the flavor
That's
to get.
That is the top tier.
Okay.
I dig it. So,
Didn't say grape.
oh, dude.
Oh, okay. Actually, I want to ask you this.
Yeah, what's up?
What is the best Kool-Aid flavor?
That Blue Magic over
Yes!
at ATL Wings.
Give me
That is the best. That is the best flavor.
give me
that Blue
that.
Magic. You
Definitely
got to
not
go. Yeah, no. The purple used to be it, but like it stopped. It was no.
I was
maybe,
saying
I haven't had
blue.
it in a while. Maybe I need
They were
it.
calling me crazy.
What?
Yeah. They were
and
saying
the red
grape.
the red is just played.
Allison.
This guy knows ball.
The red.
Tay
is
said the red one was the best one.
Yeah,
Where's
red and blue is best. Purple's far behind.
Far
Hey,
behind.
So real quick though, I got to know, like, you guys came to the big game. You guys did the whole thing over here. Just Chili's Flight Club and stuff. It was a rocky road getting here, but I want to know a little bit about that because you guys aren't the only one that had a rocky road getting here. Literally, Chandler's bus like crashed on the way
What?
here, and then they came out and made it to the championship game. So like,
They-
yeah,
We were talking about how crazy it is that they made it to the championship.
yeah.
That's even
Even
crazier, that we
crazier,
know
right?
that now.
But you guys went through your own hiccups,
yeah,
and,
so
and you guys were fighting hard to
we're
get here to make it. Like,
We
you
want to
know.
be here. I would say originally we had a direct flight from Atlanta to Phoenix. We were supposed to get in at around 10:30ish Arizona
Basha,
time.
stay winning though. Talk to me about what y'all were doing out there.
Exactly. So Gavin and I are news anchors.
Yeah.
And there is a organization, they do a bunch of trade skills. They're called Skills USA.
Okay.
And there's basically 3 tiers of competition. You have a regional competition.
Okay.
If you win that, you go to state.
Okay.
If you win the state competition, you go to nationals. If you win nationals, you're a national champ.
Okay.
So what we do is we put together a 3-minute news broadcast. We write different stories, and then Gavin and I anchor it. Tim and Charles are our technical director and floor director. They run the behind the scenes. And so we won regionals in February. We won state in April. And then this and that Skills USA Nationals tournament in Atlanta has kind of been our final hurrah as seniors. So we went out there and we performed and we took home gold. First place,
Yeah?
national champs as news anchors.
Jeez.
So
That's
if
lit.
podcasting doesn't work out,
We can go into
we
the
got
news.
another avenue.
That's lit. Hey, what's it called? I know you guys are gonna have to break down here soon because they're gonna shut the lights off
Mhm.
on us in exactly 8 minutes.
Okay,
So
we'll wrap it up.
So on that note, you guys are gonna pack up your stuff, and I'm gonna send some bread to Jaden over here because he's gonna take y'all to IHOP and get some food.
Oh!
You guys are gonna get some
Give
IHOP
a
on
round of
chili, all right?
applause.
IHOP,
So,
let's go.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm always
you.
down
Alright.
for some late night
We
IHOP.
appreciate that. Just Chili hooking us up with the shirts, with the
And the
IHOP.
IHOP.
And the IHOP, don't worry, that's the most important thing.
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Them
Get them
pancakes
ready.
be hitting right now.
That does sound very good right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying. It's going to be way better once you guys are done packing up and you guys
Oh,
are chilling.
definitely.
And sitting,
We're
so.
pushing 24 hours. This day started at 1 a.m. Arizona time.
Running on adrenaline.
Yes.
Running on
Shout out to
adrenaline
my
and
guy,
fumes
Adam
right
Beadle.
now.
Adam
Adam
Beadle, can you guys have him jump
Adam
on
Beadle,
here for
come
the
on
next,
over.
2 minutes? Hold on. I'm trying to find something real quick.
This is the best Kona ice I've ever had.
Oh,
and
oh.
nobody brought me any.
He's on the Kona Ice.
Go get some, dude.
Sit down, Adam.
Take your seat. No, you're good. But go get some Kona Ice.
So Adam Beadle, I guess they talk about like twin radio stations. He was running the commentary for the broadcast today, and Adam Beadle, big time up and coming reporter here in Arizona.
Man, you guys are too. I see you guys. Like, I wish I had what you guys have when I was in high school. I only graduated a year ago, right? But like, to see what you guys do with the stuff you are given is super cool. And I watch your guys' episodes all the time. I love the McCabe episode. Obviously, Chili episode is a good one. But I mean, you guys are killing it.
Thank you.
Just as much as I'm out there killing it. So,
Exactly.
and you guys are, like, when I talk about like high school media, like in like terms of like the school outlet, like you guys are setting the standard. So I think you guys should be proud of it. That hopefully the people that come up after you are leading. And you guys got like a fan section back here too. Eating your snow. Man, this is the best
These will
snow
be
I've
the
ever
ones
had.
taking over for us.
Absolutely.
So he does not want to be on camera. Check out Adam Beadle, guys. He's everywhere.
I am everywhere.
Yeah, one of the best reporters here covering Arizona high school sports, mainly football. But you'll see him around town. And Gavin, as we close out, 2 years of Table Talk, and this is it as we pass the torch over to Tate. And Tate's real excited, isn't he? He's got a brain freeze.
Brain freeze,
I
everyone.
want to hear from you guys. Like, what have you guys learned the most in doing this?
I mean, there's so many things.
I'm not used to.
I would
being asked
say-
questions.
Well, you're
I
getting
mean,
asked
it really
questions.
is. It sounds so cliche, and I hear people talk about it with media. Whatever you plan it's not going to happen
especially
that way.
today. of all things.
Today,
Let me tell you what, this whole event is absolutely a testimony to that. And so that's the fact that you're even thinking about that. You're spot on.
It's
smart.
that's what I kind of like, though. It's stressful,
Yeah,
but once
it's
you
a good stressful.
Yeah, once you come out on the other side, you feel proud. It's like, you know what, we did that, we persevered, and we make it work. Obviously, we're not Amazon Prime or CBS. We're making it work. You guys are making it work.
Absolutely.
And I think we always come out with a quality product. So
Okay.
it's something that I usually feel pretty proud of. So definitely being able to adapt, I would say.
Totally.
How about you?
The biggest thing I've learned from this, I would say when I first started, it was saying yes to everything, right? You never know, like, saying yes got me to this position, got me to here doing Flight Club. Like, you never know who you're going to meet, who is going to give you an opportunity, right? And I think every moment you have to just capitalize on something that will get your name out there is a win. And I've done so many things I didn't even get paid for. I've done several things I didn't get paid enough of. I've done several sketchy things, but I could not be more grateful for the position that I'm in. And so I think it's just, you can always find something to get better at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, there's always room for improvement, even when you feel like I think when I'm doing radio calls, right, and I listen back, in the second, I'm like, oh, this sounds good. And I listen back, and I'm like, man, I suck. But then again, half of my radio tape is from when I was like a junior, so my squeaky voice is still popping through. So,
For sure.
But it's just continuous getting better, getting reps. That's a big word you'll hear when you guys move to college and broadcasting is reps, and more reps, more better is what my band director used to say. So I
Okay.
still think about that. So